Wait, hold on, Chip.
Whoa! Have you still been going gym, bro? Because it looks like you have been. Do you still go gym? Because I haven't really been in like the last month. I should probably get back on that wave, to be honest.
I'm going to myself, but not before I introduce Arthur and Bach!
Come on down. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Hey, the acoustics kicking in already.
Wait, where is...
Yeah, sorry to disappoint.
So Batch's special autistic power is invisibility. Arthur can slow down time.
You love that last.
Wait, but he is turning up, right?
He's right there, mate. How have you been?
Wait, no. Chip, like, I know you guys have like this special type of humor, but...
Hell no. Hell no.
Wait, is he turning up or not?
No, he's not here.
He's coming in due course. He'll be
is he going to be
His
here?
train is just delayed, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. See, why can't you just say that?
Is he? Sorry, it's not. It wasn't funny though. Well, never was that though. So is he usually late?
No, he's usually a reliable man.
You're a very reliable man,
you're
That's why you're definitely in my top 20 people because
Thank you.
you
That's quite big to be fair, to be in his top 20 people.
You're on time to thing. Nothing annoys me more than when people are unnecessarily late.
You know one thing about Arthur, he comes to every shoot. Like, do you do anything?
What do you mean?
Like, you're just there everywhere I go, you're there.
Every opportunity to hang out with you guys, I'll take it.
Wow, that's quite heartfelt, actually. You know what? No,
Big gay.
Is it?
Yeah, but I like it. And it's Pride Month, or it was.
It was no, but it's changed. This
July,
month is what month is this, Prod?
We're in July.
No, but nice of you to join us.
My birthday month.
What? You asked what month it is?
No, it's like last month was Gay Pride.
June.
I think this month.
You don't have to call it gay pride, bro. You just call it pride.
It's just pride.
Wait, is it not Gay Pride?
No, I don't think so.
No, because
It's
not
all the
everyone's gay.
letters.
Because not all of it is G.
That's just one of many letters.
Oh no, am I finished?
Nah, you'll be okay.
That's fine.
Can I please, guys?
There was no ill
the
intent.
Pride community, can you please let me live on this one?
There was no ill intent. But anyway, yeah, it's my birthday month. It's also Proddy's birthday month, but no one really cares about that.
Oh, what are you doing for his birthday?
My 30th.
No plans then.
No, but you've got to get me a little gift of some sort, surely.
What did you get me for my birthday?
No, but it's my 30th. It's my 30th.
Oh,
What did he get you?
what did you get me
I got
again?
you nothing. But I give you
there
my
you go.
friendship. No, I'm joking. Your presence will be enough.
Perfect. This is what I was going to say. It's National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month.
There's always a month for something.
When's my month, Chip?
November.
As a straight white male, when's my month?
As a CIS male.
12 months a year.
No, it's not.
Hey, go on, Proddy.
No, it's not.
You pander to the general
Or
public.
everyone be calling me a white knight.
What about you, Arthur? When are we celebrating? When's Autism Awareness Month?
Oh, that's a good question. That's not far off this month.
Here you go.
1st of April to the 30th of April.
Oh, we've missed it.
So your time is up, mate. So back to bullying.
My birthday's in April. I'm April 5th. Come on.
It's all making sense. It's all lining up way too perfectly.
Oh, wait, I have to just
Let's
quickly...
see how anime I
No,
can get.
because I need to speak on this before we go any further, because it's only going to get worse when Batch turns up. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I actually can't hang out with these guys because I'm just not on the same wavelength as them. They... what is it like when you become something? You guys are the real version of brain rot.
We just love the thingies, you know, like what the hell even is that? You know, we love the
brain rot.
nah.
Yeah, it's all very more.
Yeah, okay. I can get behind that. Sorry, I can get behind that.
But why is it funny?
It scratches an itch, doesn't it? Like, you know, you need to say something, so you just come out with something.
And when it's you three, I actually don't understand what's being said. It's like a different language.
We just
Well, if
rub
you're
each
not
other
in
off.
the echo chamber of like every other TikTok and I get now is like that. And the thing is, like, Batch works it into our podcast and our videos. We do a lot of videos together. So now if I'm not watching them, I feel like I'm not keeping up with the times. So I'm at home, like, before the pod, like, researching, just like searching brain rot and just watching half an hour just to make sure I'm in tune with it.
Quandale. Or is that old now? Have we moved on?
Fortnite quote number 14. We all drop from the same bus, but our journey to the final circle is different. Saw that one this morning.
No way.
That tickled me.
I have to know though, you guys must be sending each other shit because that's how you all get in the same algorithm is when you're.
Arthur made an Instagram group called.
No,
It's
you
so
didn't.
tragic. Chip did.
Arthur made an Instagram group.
In fact,
When,
it's probably new enough for me to scroll up to the nearest message.
when me and Batch became friends, Arthur felt left out. So
That is
he
the
made
exact
an
same.
Instagram group called the World's Greatest Trio. So I was like, I felt bad.
Right, do you want to see the first message in this? Do you want to come clean before I hate you?
No, show it.
Read it
Let's
out.
see.
This is awful.
First message from Josh. Oh shit, we have our own group. Haha, so crazy at Arthur. Did you make that? Wow, so crazy. And he called it the world's greatest trio.
What was the first thing I sent? What was the first brain rot thing I sent?
From bro to bro, I hope you're winning your battles you don't talk about. It's just a meme of a guy playing basketball with sad music.
Yeah, it's just a different world, you know. You lot actually just live on that side of the internet.
It's quite nice though, because it's also quite wholesome in a way. Because if you're stuck in that, then you can't be stuck in knife crime.
There's one, and I bet Batch will say it. We were watching like a cringe video thing the other day, and this guy's going on Omegle and just like being really rude to people, like calling them ugly. It really wasn't very funny. And he gets around to this guy who's like clearly autistic, and he like starts like being friends with him, and then just kind of goes like, "Psych, I don't want to be your friend. I think you're a loser," all this kind of stuff. And he's like making it as if it's funny content. And me and Batch like, "Oh," and this guy goes, "Oh, I thought you wanted to be my friend. How disappointing." Skips it.
No.
And now me and Batch, every single time we go, how disappointing at things, and 100% he'll say it. But I think the anime autism stuff is a slightly different sphere to the brain rot, and we definitely do both.
I love how
that,
you've
though.
analysed the brain rot lifestyle.
Brain rot law.
Oh, Chip, we were on Quandale Dingle early.
Oh, we were
Like
in
Australia, we were
like
on
it's
Quandale.
evolved now as well. It's like Turkish Quandale Dingle. Like it's
Yeah.
gone deep.
I don't get it. Like, I just prefer the stories about you having a wank and stuff.
You're not meant to get it. The second you try and get it, you've already not got it.
Right.
What's going on with John Pork? What's his law saying these days?
God,
John-
it's like your nan when she's trying to catch up. Walks in. So how's Wayne Rooney getting on that man? Fucking hell, man.
Haven't been picking up in the morning.
Fuck's sake. Right, let's talk about sucking cock.
What?
That's a little bit more like what we like to talk about. Because
Got nice
maybe
legs.
you guys aren't the right crowd for
You got
this.
nice legs, you know.
Thanks. I didn't realize I was quite leggy on that camera. You guys are well covered.
Yeah. It's not hot today.
It's not hot enough for
not
shorts.
hot
though.
outside.
I've got a rule.
Yeah.
No shorts under 20 Celsius.
Oh, that's a good rule to follow. To be fair.
And today, unfortunately, we're sitting at a cool 17. Yeah. Anyways, I want to talk about sucking cock, and more importantly, sucking cock in a prison cell.
Ooh.
I assume we've all had a wank over it.
Yes, sir.
Arthur?
Over what?
HMP Wandsworth. I used to live there.
Oh, that.
Oh,
yeah.
that one.
No.
Yeah. That was a trap, and you failed.
I don't know.
You
Why
fell
did he
into
fail?
my
Why did
trap
he fail?
because he wanked to the prison video.
Did you?
I did not.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Be real.
No, it wasn't for me.
Be Real sold for like, I think, like
I
a few
tell you
billion.
what, I didn't went to it, but I was like major feeling up the guy that was filming. Like rated that the way he was just walking around like you're a G, you know. Just
No.
What are you doing though?
How crazy is it? He goes up to him and is like, you're a gangster, you know.
Yeah.
Like that. Do you know how nuts that is? Imagine, Chip, I was having sex and you just came up to me, camera.
Don't
said,
face bump you.
Bro, you're killing it today. Great work. Did you see that? By the way, I have a question because she's obviously gone to prison now.
Brilliant.
To the people that don't know, or
So
you've been
good.
living under a
Oh,
rock.
she has gone to prison.
She's been charged.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
been charged. To people that don't know, really quick overview of this. There was a video filmed. 2 cellmates were in there, and then a prison guard, a female prison guard, was getting essentially her fucking meat
Get
beat.
railed, man.
She was getting fried.
Wizard sleeve was getting someone had casted a spell on it.
Christ.
Jesus Christ, Jim. So they've gone in there, filmed it, but then why is it that he's posted it? Because I can only imagine as a guy in there having sex with a woman would be like, that's got to be like a top tier activity to do in prison because most of the time it's probably male on male.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
Right?
they struck
So
gold
why?
without-
Yeah, they
without
struck
being
gold.
your-
and they couldn't keep it to themselves. They had to brag about it, and ultimately, the guy that's filmed going to do more time.
Yeah.
The guy that's
He actually had a phone in prison.
the guy that's porking her going to do more time, and then the woman that got porked is completely fucked her life up.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a lose-lose situation all round.
You know,
for posting that video.
initially, I thought it was just a mad OnlyFans ruse. Like, they'd set up a prison cell looking room and made it look as real as possible. Then I thought it's still the same, but she is actually a prison guard doing it, but she knew it was going to be good for her OnlyFans.
Yeah. Despite the fact that you're definitely going to go to prison for it.
Yeah.
Will you definitely go to prison?
Yeah,
She's doing something.
right?
Is she?
I still can't get my head around it. Or maybe it'll just
She could.
service. Hey.
Fuck you off.
Yeah, I still can't get my head around the thought process.
She's got prison guard HMP Wandsworth in her Insta bar.
She only got 3K followers.
I'm unsure whether this
That's
is the
weak
actual
from
account.
the internet. I don't believe that's her.
But when was the first pic posted?
Oh, it does say new account.
One day ago,
Yeah.
bro.
The thing is, what came out about her was that
Good research, prod.
what came out about her was that she was actually a swinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
she
her
said
and her husband, actually, who himself was rather similar to me in the sense that he was quite muscly. He was, they both had like pineapples in their bio, and or it's actually an upside down pineapple, but I think for the sake of social media, they just put a pineapple there, is a sign of swingers.
This prison, terrorists escaped from it.
Not that long ago. This prison, but have you seen all the memes of people running up to police cars like, take me to Wandsworth?
Yeah, or the Mourinho one with the confetti, and it's like, you've been sentenced 10 years to HMP Wandsworth, and he's just like...
I love that one. Yeah, Twitter's been on absolute fire since this happened.
Yeah.
I wonder how long she's actually gonna get though.
Yeah, it's crazy. I stole some Truits, by the way, once.
From prison.
No, from an Asda. So take me.
Take me away.
There's going to be some male guard in a prison somewhere that gets allocated her, and it's going to be like, here we go again. He's gonna be shagging.
Fucking results.
We're getting that's our job done now. You know that guy that escaped from that prison, by the way? He did it by apparently hanging on to the bottom of a food truck. Like a fucking movie.
What?
Isn't it?
No
Yeah.
way.
So they caught him after 4 days. He was on a bike near a canal.
Only like 5 miles from the prison.
Like, if you're
Is that as far as he could get?
if you're a terrorist and you've escaped prison, surely it's like, right, I need to lay low for a long time. Not just be chilling by a canal 5 days later.
Yeah. You need to do a Shawshank Redemption, go like South America, reinvent yourself, like move to a place with beaches and stuff.
I've got
like
a
that.
question, and I feel like you're the type of guy to know the answer to this. If you were an escaped convict, obviously you can't just go to the airport and catch a flight, right?
Yeah.
How would you get as far away as possible? Is it by boat?
Yeah. There are smugglers, aren't there, that do this kind of stuff for money.
you
So it
even
depends if
getting
you
in
can
touch
get
with a
cash. If you've got like a briefcase of money at home. But there are all these stories of like the prisoners who get re-caught. They always do the same thing. Like 2 days later, they go around to their mum's house, or they go back to their own house like straight away and get caught, because obviously like that's the first place police look. I think you genuinely need to ditch everything and just be like, that's it. Like
Starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
That's so funny you said that. Actually, no one ever said that to you. Anyway.
You need to. I've got something I want to say. I've got something I want to say about this. Okay,
say it.
Now we've both gone back to both of our hometowns. The videos are out, and we both have a very strict shoes off policy. So why is it when we're here in this basement, we keep the shoes on?
Yeah, look, I'm not getting my dogs out on the podcast. That's off limits. And, I still want to be comfortable. And that is why I got this new pair of Sambas on.
You're right. The worst thing is having a really comfy pair of shoes that look awful.
I got to be honest with you. No, you know what, though? What are you wearing? Because
I knew you'd be interested in what I got on my feet. These right here,
Normally I ain't, but right now, I got to give it to you.
Salomon XT6s.
Oof. Okay.
And these purchased from Size.
Okay. Yeah, the Sambas are nice. I really like the silhouette. And let me give you a fun fact, okay?
Hit me.
They actually emerged from a 1950s football game in Germany. So they got a little bit of history to them. And obviously, Germany hosted this year's Euros. So
fact.
that's a fun fact for you.
Not gonna lie, when I was picking out these shoes, size had loads of different options. But tell me, these all whites
they're nice.
aren't going crazy. Like these go
Summer
with
as
anything.
well. Summer, I'll give it to you.
Summer shoe, go with anything, and I'm telling you, I could hike any
But even
mountain
if
in
you ain't
these.
feeling the white, there's so many options. You chilling, really.
Yes.
You can get whatever you want.
And even your Sambas,
Yeah, they got them
different,
all. They got them all.
sensational.
Whatever you can think of, they got it.
Now, by using our QR code on screen right now or the link in the description, you can have 10% off. That's right, 10% off when you sign up to the Size newsletter.
That goes a long way with a pair of trainers,
Mate,
by the way.
that's plenty
Goes
of
a
money.
long way.
That's all you have to do. Head on over to their website, put your email in, and you'll get 10% off your first purchase.
Hell yeah. Head over to size.co.uk for the latest collaborations, collections, and exclusives from the most coveted brands.
I'm talking Adidas, Asics, Hoka, Salomon, and more. They're all on there.
Let's go.
Where stories from art, music, sports, and fashion collide. Visit size.co.uk or download the Size app.
What's your size?
Yeah.
I've got a question for you boys then. So you're in prison, say you've done a 4-year stretch, you've got 1 week to prep, and you've only got one phone call a day to make, and you get an entire week to prep your escape. How long are you lasting for once you get out?
I think a while. And the best way to not get caught is to kill yourself.
Right, I'd rather be in prison, pal.
No, but if you want,
Imagine, I've got out. Yes, right. Now, in order to make sure I don't go back there, I need to kill myself.
Yeah, but that's how you die of free men.
But who cares?
Semantics and all that.
No, all right. So you've had a week to prep your escape. You get out of the prison. You're getting out of the walls.
How long do I survive?
How long you survive?
I don't get caught.
I think I survived a good while.
What's your plan then? What's your plan?
I'm going straight up to Scotland. I just feel like I'm
Where
going
your
into
family are from?
No, to the Highlands. Like I'm going into the sticks. And then from there, I might try and head towards Aberdeen and get on an oil ship.
I like that.
Fuck off away out there and hope that you could get yourself to Norway or something. Do I want to be going to Norway? I feel like, yeah, because if I were to
Norway,
get arrested
surely
there,
not Norway.
would I not just live a nice life? Because the prison's
You'll
over
probably
there
get
pretty
deported, no?
Yeah, you bring you back.
Would I have to
You
come
need
back?
to go somewhere with no extradition or whatever, right?
What if I committed a
Where would
worse
that be?
crime there?
What?
So-
Just double down.
So let's say I've done armed robbery here.
You're
Managed to get myself into Norway, but I know if I get caught in Norway, I got to come back here unless I kill 5 people.
Nah, you're a British citizen. They'll want to palm you off, won't they? Oh, will they?
No, because you know what? All the people in Norway will say, do not let him go back. We want him to pay for what he's done here. And I'll be there like, you're fucking right.
Norwegian prisons.
I need to
It's
stay
definitely
here.
like Butlins as well.
Yeah, they're really nice. But they have like a ridiculously low reoffending rate, don't they?
Yeah.
So everyone's like, why don't we do it? And it's just everyone's attached to the old idea of just punishing people as much as possible. But what do you guys think of prison and stuff like that? Like, do you think if someone says you can rejig the whole system and you give these prisoners like, you know, a decent life and you rehabilitate them and they come out as better people, but you know, you've got to deal with the fact that someone who murdered 10 people is living a pretty sweet life?
The thing is, like, there are people out there that are not in prison that will be living worse off. And is it not just a case of like, fuck it, I can have a good life in prison there. Why not I just go and yeet someone and then I'll get my nice rehabilitation?
That's true.
I do think the system works
kind of-
in a successful country.
Like, what kind of country?
In a country that has quite high like GDP, like everybody is quote unquote in relatively like not well off, but you get what I mean. Because the moment it goes south and all of a sudden the prisons are actually more appealing than not being in prison,
then
you've got a massive issue. And I can promise you some of the state of those prisons over there is already, you know, far superior to a lot of living conditions people are in the UK. So I think you wouldn't be able to just go in and be like, right, we're going to redo all this and then start, because I just think you'd see a massive influx of people going in and committing crimes in order to get in, which would be a massive issue.
Yeah.
But
Right, have you got
a theory or
a
anything?
theory, like another idea? of
No,
way it
not
works?
too much. I just think that like if you look and you just see people reoffend at a much lower rate, I think just like the simple ego question of like, I do get it. It'd be tough. Like if someone killed my dad and then I just see them in a nice prison, like playing PlayStation all day.
yeah.
Like I get the emotional attachment, but I think if you're looking at it and you're just like, what do we want for society? Like, we want society to be as good as possible.
I think if you get
Seems to
like a
make
double
sense.
kill or if you do more than one kill,
Double kill.
then a little death penalty.
No,
You're a death penalty guy.
No, I'm not.
Only if
I'm
you
so
keep-
far
only,
from
Only
death
if
penalty.
you just keep eating up people.
No,
Bro, you've done Fellas Mysteries. You know people get wrongly accused and charged, and 20 years down the line,
Yeah, that's true. What
The
if,
amount
what
of
if it's a
people
little
that have
video
come out
footage?
and they've been like wrongly accused. I mean, you hear it way more in the US.
Yeah.
But that's
We
the
had
one
Raphael
thing.
Rowan, and he was
There you go. And he
accused.
was on death row.
Did you see that new guy that's got the tattoos all over his face that's been charged with the death penalty over in America? And he killed 2 women and he's been charged with death penalty, but all of the fucking comments on TikTok are fucked. Like all these women commenting saying, yeah, I need therapy and things like that, essentially saying he's so hot.
That happened to the Menendez brothers.
Yeah, we did a thing on it. It's not in every state though. They've got rid of it, abolished it in like
The majority of them.
majority of the country. How many states left do the death penalty?
Like 2.
And how is the death penalty now? Is like what method is it?
Injection, I think.
What, lethal injection?
injection, yeah.
And what, do they die instantly?
But
Yep, they still
fucked
fuck
it
it.
up recently, didn't they? And the guy was like foaming at the mouth for like 16 hours.
Ooh, that's not nice.
27 states have the death penalty.
Wow, I thought it was
crazy.
way less than that.
Yeah,
I thought they'd got rid of it.
Here we
A
go.
lot more.
That's a graph of it.
Yeah, you know what? Another crazy one I saw the other day. Hangings weren't that long ago. Like the last one was in like 60s.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Or at least the last one in the UK. I swear I saw that somewhere. Double check that.
We
Last
hung
hanging in the
Saddam
UK.
Hussein, didn't we?
Oh, well, I mean,
Did we?
50,
I didn't know that.
50 years ago,
Yeah.
were hanged for the murder of John West, Peter Allen, and Gwyn Evans. But they were the last people to be hung. And
Yeah, for me, it seems like almost like such a medieval thing, but it's obviously not.
Same with beheading in France. Check when the last beheading was in France. I'm pretty
Jesus.
sure like loads of people alive today witnessed it.
Man, I'm telling you, France is just a mad place.
But wait,
People
what?
don't realize it. People think it's just like, why?
1977.
What?
Bro, my parents were like teenagers. There were people getting beheaded.
Let's
in
head to the
France.
public beheading. Come on. It's a Saturday.
That is
Nah.
mental.
that's a bit crazy.
Oh,
I don't
couldn't
like
watch
the
it.
idea of that.
Yeah, I couldn't watch
You
it.
got
do you?
twisted to rock up to that as well.
I don't know, you know.
What, just rock
What, you
up
would
and
wanna see it?
someone get
Evidently,
beheaded?
no, not personally, but just think it's more human than you think, I think, to want to go see it. I think if you're in a culture and all the boys are going, come on, there's a beheading, you know, the local degenerates being beheaded.
What? And they're like, wait.
Yeah.
Like Box
Yeah.
Park when a goal goes in.
Yeah,
Saying a little
exactly.
bit, but it could fuck you up. Seeing
Just
it, I
take some
think.
tinnies down.
Could definitely.
Like,
Yeah, weird one. Throw a couple of tomatoes.
That was the thing. That was how people spent their weekends.
It's like back
Yeah.
in the day
And
when
now
they
I'm
used to have them goal websites, and no matter what,
Bro, Twitter these days is them.
yeah, I know it's bad, but you found your way onto it somehow as a kid, and then you were like, oh shit, like how am I on this? What am I doing?
Yeah.
I remember I
Fucks you up a
saw
little bit.
the Saddam Hussein hanging on the front of a newspaper when I was a little, and it fucked me up. I remember it
Is that a thing?
terrifying me. Yeah.
So he was hung.
Yeah, bro, I've seen the video as well. It's huge
Wow.
on the
I don't know if
internet.
I've never
I've never
seen
seen the
that.
video, you know.
I don't think I've seen that video. I remember feeling really shitty after Logan Paul's video, and that wasn't even that. Like it wasn't like you saw it live. You saw the post, like you saw the guy.
So Saddam Hussein was hung in 2006. That feels so recent.
What, as in 2006 feels recent, or the moment feels recent?
2006. It's not that long ago.
Yeah, I remember
it
where I
kinda
was.
is,
That's
but-
I think San Andreas was coming out around then.
Remember that era of Saddam Hussein memes? Just being hidden in places.
It's still a meme. It still is a meme. Like
every now and then it pops up.
yeah.
Because he sort of hid in like a really weird place, didn't he? Have you seen it? There was like was it a CIA document of like Saddam Hussein, and it was like the little tunnel he was sleeping in
Yeah,
and stuff.
with the air fan and stuff.
With the
yeah.
air fan and the vents and stuff.
How was he caught?
Did someone dump him in?
Yeah, it always ends up like that, though, doesn't it? No, I don't need to watch the full video, bro. I'm good. Thank
Nah,
you. though,
I was just looking.
bro. Yeah.
Close your eyes then, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like
Actually, get it off. It'll ruin my day.
What was the? So you obviously had Saddam Hussein. That wasn't. Who was the one that the Americans caught like 0-30?
Oh, Osama bin Laden.
Osama bin Laden. That was it. Yeah.
Some
that
people
was-
believe he ain't dead. They never showed a picture of him.
Yeah, and then
And also, they're scrapping over who killed him,
Yeah, I know that.
which is piss poor, by the way. They've all made books about it. Everyone's got a different story about it. And you're not meant to reveal that. Like, it's against the ethics of like being a SEAL and stuff like that. But yeah,
Movie was
like,
good,
like the movie was good. I think it won an Oscar or nominated anyway. I only just recently watched it.
Have you watched American Sniper?
Yeah.
no, I've been meaning to
that's
rewatch
like
that,
the-
'cause that always comes up on TikTok now. I always get the clips on TikTok.
It's like the ultimate bit of like American
Was
military
it Chris?
propaganda.
Was it Chris Kyle or something like that. What's the name?
Yes, and how
Captain
many?
American Sniper prod?
And
No, it's
if you
Oh,
go
I've
Chris
watched
Kyle.
this, yeah.
oh yeah, Chris.
You were thinking. You were gonna,
click
I was
on
thinking Bradley Cooper. Yeah, I thought you were talking about something.
click on Chris Kyle there.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of interesting stuff about him, and if you read about it, there's a lot of people that say he's a bit of a fraud, and that his numbers, his confirmed kills, are just like so way off. Because his whole thing is that he's killed the most people.
Yeah.
She's like Pele sort of thing.
Nah, legit though. There's some like really weird stuff going on, but the problem is with the movie, they make it seem like, oh my god, this guy's like a god.
Yeah.
and everyone.
It was like American hero story, wasn't it? I mean, the ending of the movie, if you don't want to hear the ending, stop now. But the ending was like mental, like the way he dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, you kind of already know that.
It's on screen as well.
It's a fake story.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the way like he just he eventually comes away. He's got PTSD, and he goes on this journey of helping other soldiers with PTSD. And I think one guy knocks on his door, an old war veteran or something, and he takes him to the gun range, and he just grabs guns and just kills him at the gun range or something like that.
And I'm pretty sure the way he's like texting his mate going like, fuck me, this guy's like,
It's weird, yeah.
is weird. Like this guy's like a bit mental. Like,
Yeah.
obviously he's dealing with him, but he's there like, no, this guy's like really fucked up. And then obviously he gets to the gun range, just turns around and kills him.
Eddie Ray Ruth is his name. Why have they always got sick names? It's like something from a book.
Yeah, like a proper movie name.
Yeah.
And
Question.
wait, just so people, because I know people will be listening, like wanting to know this number. The number of quote unquote confirmed kills was 160, which is just wild. That's crazy.
So this guy that killed him was
guy
just
got life in
working on a gun range.
No, he was
war vet.
He was taken. He was a war vet, and Chris Kyle took him to a gun range. They do that, try and help him with his PTSD, blah blah blah. And on the way, he was texting his mate like, "Oh, he's mental, blah blah blah."
And then at the gun range, turned around and killed him.
Yeah.
Which is wild. I was going to say, what movie did we recently just watch, actually, that we did Film Friday on? Fall Guy.
The Fall
Have
Guy.
you seen Fall Guy?
No.
Do you watch movies much? I'm a big documentary guy.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched Blackfish?
Yes.
Great movie.
Really like that.
About Tillicum.
Yeah, was that his name? The Orca.
There was a few of them. It's all about SeaWorld and
There was
killer whales and that.
one whale, wasn't it, that went crazy.
Yeah.
Have you been on Orca Talk at all?
Yes.
Orca
You've seen all
Talk's class.
Did you see the recent study on the sort of boats that have been? So there was this little period of orcas like ramming boats and flipping them over, and there were loads of like suggested behavioral things like are they maybe getting revenge? Are they getting angry at all the noise the boats are causing? Have you seen Seaspiracy?
Yeah.
And they like speak about the like noise that the engines like, how far it penetrates and all that kind of stuff. And recent research has come out and it's been like, they're basically just teenagers misbehaving. And it's just nowhere near as scary or dark as,
Damn it,
they're as deep as everyone thinks. It's just a bunch of orcas. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Scientists now argue that it's because the orcas are bored and feeling playful.
What a set of bastards, man. They
They
fair
are
enough
just the
to
dicks of the sea, aren't they?
Yeah.
So irritating.
What's interesting is they're called killer whales and everything, but in the wild, I don't think there's a single recorded death by killer whale. Obviously, we've had sharks and things
On a
like
human?
that. On a human, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't think there has ever been one.
Surely there's an accidental one.
And if it has, usually what they say is if there is anything even remotely close to that, they're usually because they assume it's a seal. But
Tillicum.
Captive orcas, yeah.
captive,
Four
yeah,
fatalities,
captive, yeah, and that just goes to show. I mean, if you haven't watched Blackfish, go and watch it. It's a really interesting documentary. And I'd been to one of those places before as a kid. I remember my parents took me to one of those, and now I just don't think I'd ever go there. And now anytime I even see a video, I can't help but think like these things are literally in just like a relatively big swimming pool, but it's like, nah, these things are huge. I don't think people fully understand like the size of a killer whale unless you were to actually see one in person. Have you ever seen one in person?
No, I don't think I have. I've never been to one of those types of things.
Yeah,
But I've seen how like far they travel in the wild, and then you look at the tiny little pond they're in. And what's the big one in America called?
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. And there's like a diagram, I don't know if you can pull it up, of like the size of the car park compared with the size of the water tank that the orcas are kept in, and the car park's like 20 times the size. It's so depressing.
Yeah.
Gotta get them ticket sales, eh, pal?
Yeah, it's mad. I'm
To people that don't know, what happened is this orca just becomes so frustrated with being inside, and they even say, because what a lot of them do because they're bored and they don't really want to live anymore in that captivity, is that they ram their head against like certain places within it, and they say it causes like a bit of brain damage. And then from there they start acting out, they get more aggressive, and the way they like kill the trainers is fucking savage as well.
Yeah.
Like they kind of play with them.
They do. They toy with their food,
Because they've got blunt teeth as well, so it's not even like a sharp.
It's not like an instant death.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But
take them down like really low in the swimming pool, like kind of drown them. But they sometimes won't drown them on purpose. The first time they'll take them really long, bring them up, give them a couple seconds of air, take them straight back down. Like they literally play with it. Is really messed up.
Damn. Well,
That's it though. Look at the parking lot.
Mate, can I just say, I know the Orca tank's small, but that is a massive parking lot.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
let's
so
be honest.
America, isn't it? Though,
Yeah.
like they drive everywhere and their parking lots are huge, but that is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so small.
Have you got any theories about what happened to Jay Slater, Arthur?
I don't know. I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff, to be honest. I read some really long post that was just saying it was all drugs, and to be honest, that's what
saw
I
that
think.
one.
Like, just he either took some drugs or lost some drugs, and the guys at the top were like, they don't mess around. And they
Oh,
would
so
have
you think
taken
he was
him.
actually part of like a gang thing, though?
Yeah. From what I've seen, at least. I mean, I haven't read a great deal, but seen people online, and someone supposedly close to the thing put out like an anonymous long message and just gave so much detail. And because I didn't really hear many other theories, I was like, it makes so much sense that he literally is just one of these people, they get dropped a bag of drugs at the start of the week. They get told to sell it over the next couple of days. He either lost it or stole it. And basically they were just like, well, we can't just have people running off with our bags of drugs and nothing comes of it. And so
it does seem like like the most plausible one.
Yeah.
They called off the search, right? Or,
In a certain area.
Yeah. Oh, really? So it's still kind of going on.
Yeah.
But the searching, I think that's like the
Hope they
search
find
of
him,
like, is he lost
do.
in the mountains type search. I think they're like, it's been long enough where like, if he was just lost, we would have found him. Obviously, I think they're still going to.
I think he must be. I think he's in the sea.
Do you think?
Yeah, because I just feel like you would have found him. Like I don't know how big Tenerife is. I don't think it's massive.
Nah.
The sea is so random, though.
No, because that's what I'm saying.
It's an island.
Yeah.
Oh no, you mean dumped in the sea?
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
He doesn't mean he's
Sorry,
just.
mate.
No, sorry, I don't think. Yeah.
just got lost.
No, I kind of thought you meant that he'd done that himself. No. So saying he killed him.
As in
Got you,
Yeah,
got
I
you,
think
got you,
they got rid of him there just because I think. I mean, it could be wrong,
Well,
but I think you would have found a body or something. by now.
Sadly, if the drug story is true and he was being held captive somewhere, whatnot, waiting for the money, the amount of heat the story has got, surely whoever was holding him at this point would have just thought it's probably just best to kill him.
You just said that about Madeleine McCann, though.
And she is probably dead. And
Yeah. No.
It can't be true.
Oh,
What? What do you mean?
hey there. Hey, bud.
Hey, what's up?
Hey there.
You missed the brain rot segment, so
No, I'm sure it'll be back.
You know what's crazy? This isn't even your first time on the pod.
No, it's not.
You've like evolved since then, though.
Leveled up.
Yeah,
no, you've been on the fellas pod before.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was so formal though. Now he's like informal.
Now I'm disgusting.
Yeah, he treated it like a job interview
Little
last
piggy.
time.
I was really nervous last time.
Oh,
I was
why?
really nervous. That was only the second big pod I'd done ever.
What was the first one?
Saving Grace.
That's crazy. He
so
told
we
us,
were the first one.
No idea
But
who
it
we were.
was in the space of a couple of weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
so
was.
I was still new to it all.
Why are you late?
Huh? Why am I late?
Yeah. Why do you think you can just come down my
Right. I
stairs?
was actually up there waiting to be introduced this whole time. You guys just left me up there.
So what happened? Where have you been? Anywhere to think?
Got to the train station. All the trains got delayed and then cancelled, so I drove to a different town.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well, thank you for making the effort.
Yeah, I know.
He hustled.
I put in some hustle to get.
You want to know a fun fact?
What?
I bought some CeraVe because of him today.
Did you
What?
actually?
Yeah.
So what?
I got influenced.
What's Herbie?
You officially got influenced.
Nah, he did. No, we won't talk about what it is, mate. But he just did this. I thought the brand deal was quite good. And
It was a good ad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. But I saw it was stinking for you, so I left you a like.
Oh, okay.
Can I get a hint?
Wait, is it doing well now?
It's actually doing all right.
No,
It's
but
actually all
I
right.
caught it at the beginning. So
Yeah, you caught it. Yeah, it's doing all right. It's like 400k views.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's much better than anything I've
Well, for
posted
an
in a while.
Oh, okay, pal.
All right, bud.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. We were sort of wrapping up the pod now.
Yes.
Okay, nice one.
No, I'm joking.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Where's Jay Slater?
I don't know.
What have you done with him?
I'm really behind on that whole story. I have no idea what's going on. I've only seen like the brain rot side of it, where people are like, where people are going, they're just shouting in their cupboards, going Jay Slater, and he's just not there. That's the only part that I've seen.
I was saying, I heard you guys have a group chat without me.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, he made it.
Arthur made it.
We don't reply to him.
You,
Actually made it.
He just talks to
He just
himself.
begs it in the group
does.
chat.
He's like,
I'm not begging. I'm just asserting. Like I'm the leader, so I speak, and them guys know not to speak back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Have you guys read the group chat? There's about 25 new TikToks in there.
I love a reply.
Process homework. Brain rot.
Brain rot. They actually are. Anything he ever sends is brain rot.
No, I sent 3 new Michael Jordan ones.
I've not seen
They're
that.
brain rot.
The last one that I saw you sent was like, hey brother, if you're dealing with anything in private, I just want you to know that.
Bro, that's the first thing he
That's
said.
the first one.
It's the first we got it out.
That's the last thing I saw.
So I've never checked it since.
Fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm gonna go and find.
That's what he said.
He took one look at that and went, I never have to look at this group again.
Well, no, because then the next thing he sent was like a picture of him at the pod studio going, Thursday, just checking in with you guys how you're getting on.
No, I've got one here, right? And it's from you, and it's a Michael Jordan one. Okay?
Do you just send motivational? Oh.
That one motherfucker when it comes to speaking in brain rot.
So true.
Yes, thank you.
What's the most interesting topic that's spoken about on your podcast?
We speak about so many interesting things.
Yeah.
No. I want the one that you really got hooked in by.
I think the religion stuff at the start was probably my favorite, especially having Chris on. He's got some
that
quite
was
strong views.
really
I really like that
If
one.
religion was real in any way, we could discuss it.
There's 2 very different approaches, isn't there?
Yeah,
Such a polarizing topic.
That was a joke. I got religious mates.
Prove it.
but I like the like paradoxes in philosophy and stuff, and because especially now we've got more time to talk about it, like to read behind the sort of mythology behind a story. To
Oh, you should hit them with one like Theseus's shit.
Go on, give me one. Hit me with a dime.
Theseus have you heard of Theseus's paradox?
No.
The ship of Theseus.
Google what paradox means.
Go on.
So, real quick summary of the Greek mythology. The king of Athens.
Fun fact, just about the Greek mythology. I think it's all made up. Go ahead.
It is made up.
Yeah.
That's
Mythology.
what mythology.
Mythology.
means.
Yeah. Go on. No. You see, like the kings and that of like you see, like the
He's onto
Colosseum.
something.
It was all cat.
The Colosseum's cat.
Yeah, it's cat.
Fair enough.
I reckon. Yeah. Go ahead. Go on.
Anyway,
Never mind. So Kratos isn't real.
No,
Wait.
he is real. He's the only thing
God
that
of
is
War.
Yeah, I've literally seen him in a
He's not
movie.
real God of War, though, is he?
literally seen.
Go on.
no movie
Go
is
on.
a
Give us your shit thing.
so king of Athens. Every 7 years is it every 9 years or every 7 years?
What's
Every
that?
period of time. I think it's every 9 years has to send 7 Athenian boys and 7 Athenian girls to the island of Crete because the king of Crete bullies them into it. And basically they dump these kids in this labyrinth and the Minotaur eats them. So yeah, it's mythology. Well, maybe Minotaurs are real.
There might be some truth in that.
There might be some Minotaurs on Crete. Have we explored every inch of it?
No.
How disappointing.
Oh, you were
disappointing.
waiting to say that.
Oh, how disappointing.
Here we go.
Still no Minotaurs found. How disappointing.
You just do that anyway. That's just you anyway. How
Come on,
disappointing.
I'm waiting to hear.
And
Okay, so we're on Minotaurs.
yeah, and Theseus goes, you know what? Enough of this. We're not going to send our children to be eaten by Minotaurs every 7 or 9 years.
Fair point.
So, I'm so annoyed by this. And
pretty valid.
he goes over to Crete, slays the Minotaur, and he escapes in this giant ship, to a little island called Delos. And every year, the Athenians, to celebrate him and go, oh, thank you so much for sparing our children, saving all these years, they do a sort of pilgrimage in the ship that he sailed in. And the thought experiment, to simplify a little bit, let's say over 100 years, the boat made of 100 planks of wood, each year they replace one plank of wood because it gets dented, gets a bit moldy, something like that. At what point does it stop becoming the ship of Theseus? Maybe at the end of 100 years, no plank of the original ship remains. Is the ship, after 100 years, still the ship of Theseus?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's his boat, but you can still continue to renovate and update and make changes to the boat, but it's still Theseus's. What do you say his name is?
Theseus, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's still his boat.
It's still his boat. It's like the same way with my house, right? Let's say I bought a house and I replaced every single brick in the space, I don't know, 100 years. I lived for 100 years.
Kitchen one day.
Yeah, renovate the kitchen, do everything.
Yeah.
That's still my house.
Yeah, you got mortgage papers and stuff though, so that's different.
None of it. Even if I didn't have it, that's still my house.
Is there a pink slip to Theseus's boat or
So,
something?
this is the main conclusion. There's obviously no right answer. It's subjective. This is the main conclusion people get to. But an interesting one is, let's say there's a shed next to it, right? And we've got the ship. And every time we take one of these like dusty old logs, planks, we put it in the garage next door or whatever. After the 100 years, you're going, oh, this brand new ship, even though it's got none of the original parts, is the ship of Theseus. Let's say we grab all of those 100 and we rebuild the ship in the next room out of those 100 parts. You're claiming that the brand new ship is the ship of Theseus. What's this one?
That's the original.
I reckon they all both are.
They both
Well, yeah, I think you've actually just made two ships.
You now have two ships of Theseus.
Yeah.
And you know, when the original boat was getting replaced with planks of wood, the wood would have been rubbing together. I'm sure there was a little speck of the old wood still on there. And that for me is enough.
Yeah.
One little splinter of wood.
I don't know. I think that it's two boats. It's two boats. You just made another boat. It's still, yeah. And the old one, and how can you go and make an old boat? Because the reason why you've replaced it is because, like you said, it was damaged or it was no longer fit to be part of a boat. So the idea that you can just go and build it all back again using the bits before, I'm not too sure if you could do that.
I said this to George Clarkey, and he said the same thing. He said if the second ship isn't functional, it's not the ship of Theseus.
Yeah.
I said if you rebuild it and it's like it doesn't work as a ship, but the original.
And where did you guys land on it?
Well, we sort of, I don't know what you said, but I said like, it's the Theseus' ship is just an idea of it being a ship. So I think the new version is still got the same idea.
Yeah, it's just an abstract concept.
For example,
Yeah.
how about this then? Like, you know, Big Ben, that went through, there was definitely some money laundering involved. I'm not sure how it cost 100 million to renovate it, but
big.
similar sort of thing. Is that still Big Ben?
Big Ben's only the bell.
That's true.
Is it?
Elizabeth Tower.
Oh, is it? Wait, is that actually true?
Yeah.
So Big Ben's actually a bird, but the bell is a man.
What?
Hey,
Wait.
So like,
Why has he put his fucking nose in
What
this?
we know as Big Ben is actually a girl because it's Elizabeth Tower.
Oh,
Okay.
Liz,
Yeah.
So it should be
but
called
all we
Big-
know as Big Ben is the bell.
the bell.
Okay.
Of course
So the
they
Elizabeth
made the
Tower
bell.
then.
Big Ben.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
still
it's got
Elizabeth
a little
Tower?
Rolex front now, hasn't it? It's got blue and
Blue dial,
gold,
looking like a
isn't
sky dweller, that
it?
thing.
Yeah.
Do you see the video of the American girl seeing Big Ben for the first time breaking down?
No.
So funny.
And you see the bit where she just catches the lens out really quickly and she's about to do it. Like that, so she's a seasoned professional.
If I had a gun,
What? What would you?
you know the one
him
where
cook.
it's like if you had a gun and you were in a room with Arthur Hitler and the girl that saw Big Ben.
Which
Right.
who you getting rid of? Arthur, Hitler, or the girl?
That's a tough one. Fuck, it is.
Well, one of them's definitely safe.
I think if I'm in a room with you, Hitler, and Elizabeth Tower, and I have a gun with only 2 bullets, I'm
You've
shooting
changed
you
it.
twice.
You changed it. That's different. That's different.
Here we go. This is the video right now. Run it up. I need to see this
You
again.
got headphones.
I don't blame you for that.
No, it's all right. I don't need to hear it. You can see it.
Yeah,
on
you
her
don't need
face.
to.
You
It's,
see
yeah.
her react.
Look at this. Oh my God.
She looks so liberal.
Oh my.
Here we go. How do you fall to your knees? There's such, oh yeah, oh quick. Oh, hello there.
But she ain't low-key crying, though.
Why the fuck are you crying over that?
Nah,
now?
I can get
Big
behind
Ben.
that. Like, you don't understand what it means, you know?
What does it mean?
To go to another country.
What?
Bro, when you went to when you went to Oldham and you saw Virginia's,
Bro, we should have recreated that TikTok, but in Virginia's.
yo, do you have like fried chicken where you're from?
What?
Jersey. Like, what's like the food like there?
Oh, they eat
Oysters.
disgusting
Do you have a fried chicken shop? Is
Eat
what I'm saying.
mussels.
No.
Not I'm aware of. We don't. Oh, we have KFC. Yeah.
You got a boss man.
You guys all have
That's what I'm saying,
weird
boss
like
man.
spin-offs. We don't have those like
Whereas weird-
like HFC, BFC, like halal fried chicken, that
respect
kind of stuff.
PFC, LFC, NFC.
They drink they eat mussels and drink milk
We call them
Yeah.
mul, but yeah.
together.
Oh my god, wait, for real?
They
Yeah.
do it together.
Yeah, but Guernsey milk is like and sorry, not Guernsey. Well, I guess as well, but Jersey butter and milk are like the two big things everyone talks about.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Our
use
milk
Jersey
and
butter.
potatoes are superior. Jersey Royals and Jersey
He
milk.
gets so
I
excited
love
when he
Jersey
sees
rolls.
They're so
They
good.
do look
Oh, yeah,
Jersey
we
rolls.
saw them on a menu the other day.
Yeah, and he freaked out.
Yeah.
We had oysters the other day, and he kept sniffing the oysters, going, "Oh, this smells like the Jersey Sea."
To be fair, Chris said it first.
Yeah,
He was
but
like, smells like the Jersey
backed
beach.
him up, and then
It
I
does.
looked at you both.
It did. That was disgusting, by the way. He dropped an absolute stinker of
Not bad. No, can I
Overcome
actually?
down
Can I back
episode.
myself a little bit though?
Wait, you got to tell you guys just
Okay,
like
context,
talk, and then you got to think like there's people that listen.
I was about to give the context, so I
Right.
did come down with me, and I'll give you a little spoiler because the episode's not out yet. It was my episode, and the starter. We'll only say the starter, but the starter was oysters. Oysters were like. Listen though. It was a casino themed night, and I did oysters, caviar. You know that kind of theme.
Yeah.
Right, so I've done it. I don't like oysters, but I found it fine. Like I had the Tabasco sauce, boom, nicked it. I don't think you like them,
I don't mind them.
but like they give it a really bad score and they said it was bad, and that's fair enough. But oysters in general, there's nothing wrong with that, really.
No, but it's just so rogue that you would go like, let's be honest,
I
Chip,
just
you
wanted
should
to
have
go out
rocked
there.
up
I just
and
wanted to
done a
do something
steak.
different.
And,
I did do. Well, I can't reveal too much. Don't want to ruin it. But
It's because it's aphrodisiac, isn't it? Trying to get everyone horny.
yeah, well, I just thought
that's like the
Arthur,
green
me.
Skittles. Or is it M&M's?
Aphrodisiac.
Yeah, green M&M's.
Were you banned
That's
from
true.
having blue Smarties
How'd you know that?
as a child?
No.
Damn, just me. My mum used to pull the Smarties out, take the blue ones away, give me back the Smarties.
Because they had like bad colours in them.
I think something was wrong with them, weren't
Do
it?
you know what? That stinks of just like classic. She must have gone on Facebook one day and seen.
To be fair, they got banned in the EU, didn't they?
What?
There you
blue?
go. It's-
Probably Google this,
Yeah.
like blue,
Why was the blue Smartie banned?
blue food.
There was
yeah.
something wrong with it, but they brought them back once they fixed them.
The level of toxicity was a problem, and that is why I am the way I am.
You must have had a lot before
Of
you
blue
got
I
Skittles.
had a
yeah.
lot of blue Skittles.
Yeah.
Ree.
That explains why you got banned from them. You're
Yeah.
eating too many of those.
I also got banned from Toby Carvery Play Center.
What did you do?
Oh
This
yeah,
was
last
recently.
week, right? Yeah.
No, they just said I was
Too old.
Too old, really?
But you know, it's like when you're like 10 and you're transitioning to the age where you're just getting a little bit too old, and then eventually you're just too big and everyone else is just, and you can't fit in, and then you're like sad because your cousins are all like 5 playing and you're like 12, 13.
Well, that's gone up.
That's gone up.
No, but you're. But it's proper sad, isn't it?
Yeah, like when you're 17, 18 and you're, you know what I mean? Like obviously when you're 21 and 26 and stuff, it's just...
We're like, Mum, you hungry? He's like, you're 23, mate. Come on. Christ.
No, because when you get to that age, you're just chilling in the ball pit.
Right, I need... Oh, wait. Chip,
23.
What? No.
Chip wants to tell a story about how he was with like the Xbox story.
Yeah, Xbox story.
Because we spoke about this on Loaded,
I hope I
but
haven't spoke. We were speaking about MILFs the other day. I hope I haven't spoke about it. But I had a mate right in school that had he just had a bit of a serial lying problem, and he'd convinced all the boys.
this is you, by the way.
Nah, but this was like a guy that was trying to really wanted to be appreciated, wanted you to believe him. It wasn't banter in any way. He'd convinced the boys, he kind of convinced us that he was, seeing a MILF. He'd met her on Xbox.
That is your fault for believing that.
We were 14.
What was her
right?
gamer tag? Like,
We were
hot mum,
He'd
4141.
taken it mad far. He created a gamer tag for her and everything, and she had her own picture with a headset on as a gamer tag, like as a profile. And like we were playing Halo 3 ODST Firefight, and he'd be getting invites like, oh my girls, just send me a have a chat.
Can you imagine the moment he's like, right, okay, I got to join this. Joins in, and he just sat in there dead quiet.
There was like times where we go around his house, yeah, be on the mic, and we walk in, and he'd be like, all right, bye, babe, and then put the
No.
He was committed to
he
it.
took it quite far. We never quite like outed him for it. So to this day, it could have been true. But it was
also one of those scary things because, you know, like a lot of like creepy old dudes do that, like pretend to be a girl online, like make you fall in love with them, get you to send them like dodgy pics.
Yeah, but he said he was meeting up with her and banging her and everything.
Never happened.
We had another guy as well. This one was one of the cool kids at the school, and he was pretending he was a fucking male prostitute. What? Yeah, he was like, yeah, I shagged this bird, got paid for it.
Got paid for it.
She was an older woman as well.
That could have been true though.
Maybe it was a bit of a little bit of a dog. But
Was he ever rocking up in some nice fresh like Puma?
This was like when we were like year 9. Like he would have been like 13, 14.
They're either all lying or all getting groomed.
Yeah, has to be.
Yeah. You were next on the
Or
list.
they're just
Nah, because I
hustlers from early.
what happened to me in school is I was still wearing ball stranglers, and I used to get changed around the corner so no one saw. But then one day some guy called Liam saw, and he went, "You're wearing ball stranglers." And then he shouted to everyone in the PA.
Was that like a bug?
Y fronts.
Right.
Yeah.
You give me the energy that you still wear them.
What the hell?
No, he goes commando every single day.
Yeah, I don't wear underpants.
Really?
Underpants, yeah.
Underpants.
Show me. Show me what's under.
What age is it? Because I feel like nowadays you never wear them. I wore them up until like
I wore them till that
8,
moment.
9, 10.
They
Still
used to
got
be,
them on.
boxers used to be uncomfy. Can I tell you the boxers my mum used to buy me, right? I don't know if these still exist, but obviously we've got like the tight elastic
premium ones.
Back in the day, it was like these ones that were kind of baggy. You could even wear them to bed, and they would just ride up here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what I'm talking about? Those were my first pair of
just like
boxers.
shorts, aren't
And I
they?
was like, Mum, these are awful.
You have got wide, like, childbearing hips.
Do I though?
You've got an hourglass figure.
Hey, I've got sort of...
You're leaving no crumbs.
Stuff around your
seriously.
waist will naturally tends upwards.
I woke up yesterday, my hip flexors were really sore just from building a setup.
What does that have to do with what
Where's that idea
What
come
is
from?
going
I
on
was
right
talking
now?
about hips. Sorry. Just wanted to let everyone know my hips are
They're
sore.
sore.
Could I massage them and you'll feel it?
No.
Do you think genuinely like TikTok and brain rot content is like molding your brain? Because your brain is very much more
Quicker.
jump out with something. Well,
Nah, but it's just podcast led. I'm a complete different person of the podcast, right, guys?
Let's talk about a
Hell no.
let's talk about a question that I have for you all. I want to get back deep into the minds.
Not
What's
mine.
the heaviest man-made structure on this planet?
Reactor 4 from Chernobyl.
I saw these
Is it still there?
gentlemen speaking about
That is the largest.
That's where I got it from.
Is that
I didn't watch the full
is
video.
that the correct answer?
I don't know.
No. He was just saying, referencing a video. There was a group of middle-aged men after like a cycling trip chatting about it.
Sorry, it's not Reactor 4. It was the cover that they built for Reactor 4. I don't know if it's the heaviest, but it's the largest movable.
man-made structure because
The heaviest. No, the thing I'm asking for is the heaviest.
The heaviest man made. Well, I would
could you argue Manhattan is a man-made structure?
No.
Why?
No, get shut down.
So-
Because that's
okay.
not one structure.
So it must
it
be a
not, though?
building of some sort.
What about the London Underground?
Will it not just be a?
Take the whole thing.
Can a building be
Yeah?
under? So it's just going to be some kind of
Burj
building. no?
Khalifa.
No.
Right,
Got to be
well,
pretty heavy.
What about the pyramids?
Or yeah.
Or the pyramid?
Them up.
Yeah, they are huge as well.
And then the rocks are like fucking. What was it you said last week? I can't remember. What.
Yeah, they weigh between like 2 and like 13 tons per stone.
That's got to be up
It
there.
may be. I don't know.
What's
I
the
can't think
biggest?
of anything bigger than the Eiffel
No,
Tower.
there
in
are
my
some
head.
massive. Like what one of the JCBs, but like
Eiffel
the big
Tower won't
ones.
be that heavy.
There's two that you haven't said yet.
I know. There's another one in my head.
Is it the statue
which
in
is
India?
No, it's
that's
the Great Wall of
scary.
China.
The Great Wall of China is one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Surely
okay,
that's
so
up
that's
there.
the kind of
Okay,
level
yeah.
we're thinking here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to think big. But what is this Indian statue? I'll get a picture of it.
I don't know. It's like a man, isn't it? It's huge.
To be fair, Statue of Liberty probably weighs a lot.
No way is that
because
coming
that
close.
Indian
Yeah, that
statue is
thing.
Yeah,
bigger.
that is crazy, by the
It's
way.
terrifying.
I once got
there's
into.
one in Ukraine as well. I think that's kind of mad.
I once
That's not
got
coming
into
close,
a
fellas.
No, I know, but he said Statue of Liberty. This would cook that now.
TikTok wormhole, which was comparing the size of all these man-made statues.
That's
It's actually
fucking mad, by the
terrifying.
way. That was
Yeah, you can see them
very
side by
interesting.
side.
Yeah.
Do you see the ones that are like no longer around? Like the old Roman ones were huge.
How do they
real.
how do they know how it or just from like pictures and
Yeah.
oh my god.
Don't tell us, Pod. I'm still trying to think.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
the heaviest? So if we're talking Great Wall of China is one of the others.
Yeah, you gotta
gotta be
think
on that
that's-
level.
Great Wall of China's China pyramid.
Is it a great wonder of the world?
Could it be a bridge?
What, like Golden Gate Bridge?
A dam.
There's a bigger bridge than that, isn't
A
there?
dam?
Hoover.
Would you include
Is Hoover Dam the biggest dam in the world?
I don't know.
I think it is massive.
If you included the water in a dam,
No,
because that's not a
you can't.
man-made
that's not
structure.
Yeah, I
man-made.
can't come into it. I don't think.
Water's a
Is it?
natural.
Yeah,
The
so not-
ISS. Oh, that's not that.
No, I think a dam, the Hoover Dam. Can you type in how heavy is the Hoover Dam? If it's
The
ever
Hoover
gonna-
Dam.
Yeah,
Some form.
That's the biggest
just
one.
one like
No.
wall of concrete.
mate.
I think.
Do you know that's so?
But it's got to be
massive,
so
mate.
dense.
There's a bigger one than this.
Oh, is there?
Oh, there's a bigger dam than the Hoover
Oh,
Dam.
what about?
Well,
Can,
there's
you,
a
can you give us a hint for this last one?
Is it a dam?
It is a dam, correct?
Oh.
Okay.
But its name has a English sounding name in it, but it's not really. It looks.
What,
like
what are
an
the biggest
English
dams in the world?
Oh, he's gonna. If he says, then we're gonna.
Is
know.
it like well known?
Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah,
I'm
of
asking
course.
you
All
guys.
right, so it's in China as well.
I feel like I'm not
Chinese
gonna
dam.
know.
You might not know.
So
it,
wait,
to be
you're
fair.
telling me
I don't
China are
think
going to
I'll
come
know.
away with 1 and 2 here? The Great Wall of China and also
Taking 2 top spots.
Yeah, that's crazy.
the pyramids have got to be kind of up there.
I don't
though.
think I'm gonna know this. Is that if that's what it's called? No, I didn't know that.
Oh, the 3
Whoa.
gorges.
Oh, but
Was the English name?
And that's the
Did you think it
heaviest
was
thing.
George?
That's
Look at the size of it, bro.
Oh, that is
So-
big.
okay. That is pretty big.
That is big.
So what we reckon that's up the. Yeah, I mean that's probably going to be up there, isn't it? Can you type in the weight of the
You've also got the
Pyramid of Giza.
pyramid.
Pyramid of Khufu was third. Go on, give us the list. Let's have a look at the.
So Great Wall of China, 116 billion
Oh, there's
pounds.
that JCB that said would be one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nah, it's that.
Go on, click on
mining
the
thing,
click
innit?
on the actual thing. Let's get the full list here. I'm curious to know now.
Oh, he's only giving us 3.
Gary
10
Russell.
heaviest objects.
source.
10 heaviest
Source.
objects.
That was it.
Click the
Yeah.
source.
Sauce. Here we go. All right.
I like this.
The heaviest things.
This is quite interesting, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd block, bro.
Washington Monument 10. Submerged communications cable under oceans at 9. Number 8, freight train. Western
train.
Australia. A genuine train is up there. Nimitz class aircraft carrier at 7. Palace
Oh
of
my god, an
Parliament.
aircraft carrier.
Palace of Parliament
been
at
actually
6.
Yeah, no.
SSCB Thialf crane vessel.
That's that big
crane thing.
JCB thing.
And number 4 is Gulfax Sea Installation Oil Storage Facility. Like an oil rig, I guess.
Check out the Romanian Palace of Parliament. I bet that looks great.
That's so rogue, bro.
We've literally been to it.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We had the dinner there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty sick.
Yeah,
To be fair.
no, it was cool.
That was a great.
I got a
That's
question for
meaty.
you.
It was very cool.
How are they weighing the Great Wall of China?
Calculating how
Yeah.
much stone was used and
Do you reckon that's accurate though?
No, it's going to be obviously it's going to be a
accurate
rough
enough. Yeah.
estimate. They'll take a portion of it and then just multiply it by.
Yeah, just work out
X
volume.
amount.
Yeah, but it's so out and away the clearest. Like, what was that? 116 billion pounds.
Yeah.
That it's.
I didn't think it was that long.
Do you know how long the
How long
Great Wall
is
of
it?
China is?
No, I don't.
What do you reckon it is? Would you take a guess? Length of the Great Wall of China. Give it to me in kilometers, please. Do you know? Because we've been through this.
I was going to say like 10K.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
10,000.
Wait, 10,000 kilometers? What?
No,
oh
no,
my God,
10
10,000 meters.
I'm
10
gonna
kilometers.
go
10 kilometers.
I'm gonna
I was
go
gonna-
40,000.
Kilometers.
Just going for some mad number.
40,000 what?
40,000 kilometers.
Yep.
40,000 kilometers. Okay.
Right.
I just remember it takes over
Go
a
on.
year to walk.
Go on, mate.
Uh,
So it's gonna be like 5K, isn't it?
yeah, I'd say about 5,000 kilometers.
What?
The correct answer is 21,000.
Yeah. Not
Oh wait,
surprised.
Wow.
so I weren't like that far off.
You're double.
That's wild.
And you can walk the
Yeah.
whole thing. You can walk the whole
Better to
thing.
go bigger than smaller.
Technically,
That's insane.
It took
It's-
2.5.
infinitely long.
And why is that? Because you can walk back and forth?
No, you must know this. It's like the coastline. You heard of the coastline problem? You can't measure. Like, let's say you roughly draw Britain, right? And you just do this rough shape, and let's say you get a value. if you then get a bit more accurate and go around the corners of the beaches, it gets a lot longer because you're going in and out. But you could go down to the beach and draw around every single rock, and all of a sudden one straight line that's a mile, if you're going in and out, weaving in and out of every rock, becomes 10 times longer. And then with every rock, you could go in each one, and you could go down to the atomic level and essentially be doing unlimited loops and wraps around. It's a well-known problem about mapping the...
Wow.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I see what you're on about.
Yours would probably
where do you draw the line
cool
sort of
diagram
thing?
Yeah.
At what point do you stop?
Well, I think we just got to call it at this because, let's be honest, 21,000 kilometers, you've made your point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're long.
I think Chip could technically be right with 40,000, and you could make it that if you wanted to, is my point.
Thank you, mate. About time I was appreciated.
getting
I
some
love your
credit.
mind, by the way, Arthur. I love that you know that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I get most of my facts from Arthur.
And he's just
feel like
lying.
you've done
He's just
more for
lying
me
as
than
well. So
school.
everything he's feeding you
Probably
is
just
lies.
pull out, because I swear there's like a really
What?
cool name for it. If you just Google like the problem of
Where did you even hear about that?
length of coastlines or something.
Or did you just think of that yourself?
No, I think I studied it in maths, but I can't remember.
Yes.
How disappointing.
The
Maths
coastline
class.
paradox is the counterintuitive observation that the coastline of a landmass does not have a well-defined length.
Yeah. That is so interesting. It just keeps getting longer, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, that's such a weird thing to think about.
Yeah. Interesting.
Should we talk
Right,
about
Arthur, you'll know the answer to this. We spoke about this on the pod the other week about the dinosaurs, yeah? You know how back when the dinosaurs existed, the land was a lot closer together on the earth and everything shifted. How much each year is the world moving? So say, for example, you've got a 10-hour flight to somewhere in America from London. Does your journey get ever so slightly longer each year?
I think between America and Britain, it's about an inch a year, but you can Google it.
I
inch-
remember. Yeah, so listen to
inch.
this. No.
That's so much.
No, wait, let me say. Prodi
Can't comprehend that, to be
Prodi
honest.
said it so casually. He went like, yeah. He said, like, obviously, if they move apart, I don't know, let's say your flight probably gets what, like 5 minutes quicker each time? And I was like, yeah, the flight that's going
was
500 miles an hour.
Over an inch.
It becomes 5 minutes.
That is
quicker.
mental.
I said 2 minutes.
I don't remember this happening. Was I here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Switched
just
off for
probably
that
weren't
moment.
listening to me.
No, I don't
That
listen
was,
to
that
it.
was so good.
Should we talk about Fortnite?
Hot Tuah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about her.
Isaac plays Fortnite.
No, fine. I'm curious, just
All right.
quickly, because I'm sure the viewers will be as well. How far they go apart each year?
Go on then, bring it up.
It's all to do with the tectonic plates.
Yeah, it is crazy to think the continents now are going to be in a different shape.
Well, surely you get further away, but eventually you all become one.
yeah, I mean, they're all
You
moving in
switch
different
together,
directions.
don't you?
Yeah,
Average of 0.6 inches a year. Not bad.
crazy. Because you had Pangea, but there was formation
That's what
before
we were
that.
talking about. Yeah.
And that's what people are commenting about.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's been loads
like
of
the old
formations.
world.
It's like one of the really cool proofs of evolution and
Tectonic.
oh yeah, because you kind of get these countries that are just absolutely miles and miles apart, and if you get to dig down low enough, you get like the exact same species like in the same place. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, because at one point they were together. Because people deny it that plate tectonics is a thing.
Yeah,
And think
Really?
it's just bollocks.
People deny
And-
everything though, don't
yeah,
they?
do.
yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
The people
But if you're a-
deny that lamp's turned on.
But if you're a young Earth creationist, which a lot of people are, and you think the Earth's only 6,000 years old, you can't possibly.
So there's people that think the world's 6,000 years old.
A massive chunk of America do, yeah,
Like genuinely.
because of the
Yeah.
Bible, yeah.
Oh, so the Earth has only been here as long as
Question
the
though,
Bible.
question
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
because
God
there's
created
loads of
6,000
Christians
years
out
ago.
there, right? Is this all Christians or just like a sectioned off portion?
Yeah, a portion.
Yeah.
Massive minority
They
in the
believe in
UK.
yeah.
Barely any Christians would think that here. But in America, young Earth creationism is a really big thing.
a lot more devout
Yeah.
Christianity. Over there.
Wow.
Have you seen like the Mormon stuff? Obviously, you have seen the Mormon stuff, but the idea of going on these missions, that is wild.
What do they do?
It's like
They go on a mission
To do what?
What, like a
to
mission?
spread the word.
Oh, what
okay.
they go out spreading Mormon
Of the
word.
Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, so they go out, they like knock on your door. Have you been to the West End play, Book of Mormon?
Haven't.
You guys would both love that actually.
quality.
Like genuinely, you'd both
good
love it.
video, you know.
Interesting.
I don't think you'd be allowed to film the entire thing.
No, we wouldn't. But as in like going in.
You should go. Yeah, you should go to it, and then you should review it on your podcast. I think you guys would like it. It's done by the creators of South Park.
It is very good.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
And
is
it's
cool.
good. I've watched
fucking
it.
hilarious. Most people, well, when I went there, people left within the after the first 15 minutes because they make a joke about kids with HIV being raped or something like that.
That's strong.
Yeah. So a lot of people genuinely go there because you see Book of Mormon, you look at it, you don't really know what it is. And so
fairly upbeat looking thing from the posters.
Yeah, if I had no idea until I rocked up, and I think if you went there, you'd be like, oh, like I'm quite religious, I'm down to watch it, and then you're like,
Shocked.
oh, yeah. So people you'll see it, and I don't know if it'll happen anymore because it's quite old and people kind of know what it is now. But people were literally just getting up and leaving.
Damn. I've never heard of it.
Really?
Never heard
Yeah,
of Book of
never.
Mormon.
Whoa.
Never.
It's
To
like
be
one
fair,
of the
you don't live in
biggest
London, bro. It's
Western
plastered
shows.
all over
Yeah,
the
you see
underground.
it everywhere on the buses, everywhere.
Yeah.
You would
I'm
very
sure
well.
I'll see it about now that I've heard
Just
it.
quickly as well, Proddy, just because we don't want to make any assumptions, can you quickly Google what percentage of Americans are young Earth creationists? Because I'd be so curious.
Young Earth creation.
So that's what I call young Earth creationists.
Yeah.
So they believe that it was only 6,000 years old.
Yeah.
They-
Because if you go for a literal biblical timeline, that's
Yeah.
it's roughly about 6,000 years. 40%.
No.
40%.
No way.
Within so God created humans
Past
in their
10,000
present form
years.
within roughly the past 10,000 years. 40% of
Damn.
Americans believe that.
Because if you go through
That's
Adam and Eve
crazy.
and then their kids and then their kids and how
40%.
long they all lived in the Bible and stuff, you can work backwards and
And
it's
it gets to about
it's about
10.
6,000
Okay, cool.
about
Got you.
6,000 years ago.
Yeah, I can back it.
40% of people, that's
That's
nuts.
substantial.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
That's why science has such a big challenge with things like evolution and the Big Bang, which are, pretty much accepted as scientific facts around the world. And then you just have a big, I mean, when we talk about it every now and then, we do get someone who's just like, this is insane. Like, and it kind of like half blows their mind when we talk about it. Because we've spoken about, obviously Bach has a degree in astrophysics. And we had one episode on the Big Bang where we're speaking about it loads, like all the proofs behind it. And people, and like the idea of scientific theories. And they were like, man, I was always just taught that this was like such a load of crap. Of course, things there wasn't just a bang and everything appeared. And then they were like, oh, when you actually walk through the process and like how we know and all the proofs and evidence for it, they're like, this is insane. And in America, they just don't teach any of it.
No, they sort of almost get offended when you talk about the Big Bang because they just don't want to accept it so much.
Well, it's completely against what they believe in, right? So
Exactly,
they're
yeah.
just going to be like, hey, you're disregarding everything I believe in.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Have you either of you two? I think this would actually be really sick to do. Although you definitely have to go on a deep dive on a particular topic before going and doing it. But you know those ones where they like set up a table and they're like,
You have two opposite.
yeah, you have
beliefs
two,
in
yeah,
this.
people, yeah. So you say like, explain why this exists or doesn't exist, and then they sit down and they have like a bit of a.
Yeah.
But you guys could do that in a podcast format. Both of you sit there, and then people just like rotate in on the street. I mean, you might get if you do it in East London, you get your mics and camera nicked, but
Get a little flat earther on there.
yeah, just something like that.
We were,
That
I
would
mean,
be
because
really
we
good.
talk about it, we wanted to get, like, we've been thinking about getting someone religious on to like speak about it. But like we were saying, like, out of the boys, like, there's not really anyone, certainly that I'm close with. I know Toby's religious, right?
Yeah.
He's a Christian, but other than that,
Anybody that's like,
There was
properly
a-
religious.
none of the guys we hang out with, we were like, oh, I could, they definitely come on and chat about it. And also, it's a really tough one to navigate because obviously you want to have that kind of like deep dive and really push someone to defend their beliefs, and they'd be the same with us. But with religion, people can feel very like personal about it.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to bring someone on and just be like,
They might feel ambushed
oh,
a
you were
little bit.
dogpiling on this guy, or like, disrespect their beliefs. It's a tough one because
There was a bloke that I wanted to get on this podcast called Rodney Howard Brown.
Oh, yeah, this is
and he does these things called like Holy Ghost and Fire, and he was hosting them in London at the Excel Centre or something. And he was one of those like preachers, and he'd like make people shake and shit. It would have been so interesting hearing his like him trying to back it all like with these boys, just sort of like
I'd
two
love to.
conflicting opinions.
Yeah.
would have been.
Well,
mad.
I was saying like if he would have like done that to me,
Yeah, imagine.
and I would fake it.
You
Like,
What?
because
You fake it?
because it's too embarrassing for it not to
Yeah.
work. Do you know what I mean?
on the pod, you'd fake it.
You'd have to, but do you know how that's so disrespectful to my guest? He's come on to like show his skills, and they can't flop.
Oh, mate, that reminds me of the time my barber come over and checked me if I had a ghost.
Oh my god, this is such an old story.
That's a vintage
I love it.
one.
Yeah, this is a TBT.
I had a barber, man, back in the day, fucking long time ago, 8 years ago. Why do I always have this crazy shit happen to me? But this is a very good story. He was a really nice guy, and he had a lot of good stories. Whether they're true or not, we don't know. Always used to say, he was flying out to Dubai, getting supercars, all this shit, and he had a mansion. I was like, why are you a barber though? But, maybe he loved it. Anyway, one day he was like, yeah, I'm going to Epping Forest next week. I do ghost hunts. And I'm like, oh shit, like you got all the equipment in that? He's like, yeah, I've got all the equipment, see ghosts all the time. I'm like, fairs. He's like, I can check, I can check right now if you've got any jinn like around you or spirits in this house. And he closes the light, turns off the lights, puts the candles on. This is mid-trim.
He's still half a face.
Makes it amazing. And he starts doing some form of prayer, something on me. And I don't want to be disrespectful or anything. And he's like, got his hands on my shoulders. And he's like, can you feel that? I'm like, yeah, I think so, Obviously, I'm feeling niche. But in my head, he's almost, I feel like I'm tricking myself. I'm like, do I? He's like, yeah, it's heavy. You feel a heaviness in you right now. And I'm like, yeah, like my legs.
No.
Yeah, and it was fucking mental, to be fair. It was one of the strangest things that's ever happened to me. But at the same time, I didn't want to be horrible.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't want to disrespect someone.
And then I kind of had to like just get stopped. I was like, yeah, mad that.
Mad. Anyway.
Anyway.
Anyway, back on. How'd you go back to a trim after that?
0.5 on the side.
Yeah, don't forget the beard as well.
Yeah, it was you know who else could back the story up was Joel, because it was when I lived with Joel and he used to get trimmed with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, guy always had something new when he come round. He'd come round to the gaff, be like, yeah, mate's just give me an apartment in Dubai next days with the supercars. And I'd be like, right.
Well, why do some people lie like that?
I don't know.
Nah, do you know how fun it is, bro?
It's
like
funny,
your life
but
is so much more fun if you especially if you're a barber, right? And your whole thing is just chatting to people. Like all you do is talk. Like I would come up with an entirely different life. Like, you can change it between every single person. And why wouldn't you?
That's so true.
It is fun. When I get bored, I start to lie.
But when you're young, we're all young bucks.
Is that it?
Cool.
What? So
What?
Anything else?
I got to do with it anything.
When you're young, it's fun to lie. But when you're older, it's not fun.
I think the older. No, I think
it's like a 40-year-old man.
I think the older you get, the more fun it gets to lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Because you can go back in my day, I was this. We can't be like that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can,
True,
I was,
true. True.
No one's going to doubt that then. That's true. So many old people have all these stories. Like, they're just all lying.
Yeah, but you would. Then I have no problem. Lie to me. Because I'm not going to question it.
Yeah.
So just lie to me, and that way I can then, if the cooler the story you tell me means that in some social situation, like a podcast, I can retell your story, and it's true.
And it's true.
because it got told to me, and so I'll just tell it the way you tell it. So make it crazier.
Do you find yourself doing that on the podcast?
Oh, I over exaggerate things all the time. I love Chip.
I wish I could say my stories were exaggerated, but they're not. If anything, they're under exaggerated.
Yeah, sometimes we have to wheel them back a bit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to be left out, but at least Chip's funny.
Yeah, hey, I try my best. Right.
Arthur?
Arthur's funny.
Arthur's funny. How disappointing.
See, there we go.
Batch, you're funny.
You actually are funny.
Oh, this is a good segue. This is a good segue.
To some
I know
people.
where this is going.
Not to everybody. You're not funny to everybody. You know how everybody... You're not funny to
Everyone's
everyone.
cup of tea.
It's a
everyone's got to be
cultural
right.
thing. What?
Well,
But he just comes out with these one-liners out of nowhere. The room goes silent.
You know one-liners? Thank you.
It's a cultural thing.
Oh God, wait, really? We said it on ours as well, but before it still haunts me. The fucking Fiat 500 thing at Red Bull. Now we're all here.
wait, what is this?
Do you not remember when the guys, when we're sat around, we're at Red Bull? It was one of my most embarrassing moments of my life.
Oh no, what
We
happened?
sat around this F1 car, and Chip just goes to the dude, like all these like really cool Red Bull engineers, tech guys in this room, like all these like Red Bull cars throughout the ages, and Chip goes like, "What's the horsepower on this one?" And the guy says whatever, and Chip's like, "Oh, my girlfriend's got a Fiat 500 with this many horsepower." And I just go, "Bro wanted us to know he had a girlfriend," and everyone just kind of like laughs. And then I was just like, "My Pookie's got a car with 100 horsepower," and it just
went
goes
dead
dead silent. All the Red Bull execs are just staring at me, and I did a brain rot. My Pookie's got
No one
not
laughed.
even
thing
back.
is, I didn't-
I swear to God, I walked away. I
you
literally
walked
walked
away.
away. I said, I'm
You
not
went,
doing
"For
it
fuck's
anymore.
sake."
I didn't even back you up with a little brain.
No,
I
bro,
just looked at
nothing.
you like you've taken it
Because the
too
first
far.
little thing with my girlfriend got a good laugh, like even the Red Bull windows,
Yeah.
and then it just went dead
Should have
silent.
left it. You doubled down. You
Oh,
really
God, we
doubled
just
down.
met them. It was like right at the start of the Red Bull process.
You're right,
and it
actually.
was-
This was I would say, within 15 minutes of meeting everyone. We just began this tour.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Really early.
so uncomfortable. And at that point, I knew it was going to be just a really
You know
long
what?
day.
Another funny thing I want to point out.
God,
So the Red Bull thing, it's in Milton Keynes, right? The factories. They go to us. Do you want transport? Right? We're like, oh, what's transport? The lights a coach. I'm like, damn, coach to Milton Keynes, fuck that. Cal's like, I'll drive. We all drive. No problem.
No. The reason why we drove is because the coach was picking us up from Victoria.
It's long.
And that's another 40 minutes for us to get there.
We'd have to drive to Victoria, get on a large stagecoach, just to get to Milton Keynes. It was just easier to drive, or get a train. Anyway, we get there. Coach is rocking up. One guy gets off this coach, like a fucking 80-seater coach. It was Arthur on his own. One coach.
There's like, what, 10 people in the Red Bull thing and all the crewmates and stuff as well.
You were like,
I was the only one that got on the coach.
Why did you not just like get the train or?
Well, I didn't know because you didn't tell me you weren't going to be on the coach. Red Bull messaged me like
showed up by
all
himself.
the creators are getting on the coach, and Batch had to like ask specifically, like he's like, I already live nearby. Can I go straight there? And I was like, oh, fine, I'll get with the rest of them. I didn't think you guys weren't going to be on there.
Wait, when you got on, were you just sat there like this?
And then the doors closed and we just go beep and pull away. And I'm like, right.
You know, it was a bad experience because he didn't get it on the way back. He got the train on the way back. He was like, I'm not going back on
Stuck
that.
around on Milton Keynes.
It was the other side of London to get on that train as well.
Yeah, I went on a long, lonely journey. It's a long morning for me.
We had so much space in the car. Why didn't Chip invite you?
I asked, he said there was no space.
Chip, I literally said invite Arthur.
Hell no. Hell no.
Crazy.
There's only one room for brain rot in that car.
Exactly.
You know what? Maybe it was a blessing. Now that I'm thinking about it now.
There was a spare seat. How disappointing.
Yeah, it was a blessing.
Yeah.
He's just in the back going, Pookie, can you go quicker?
KSI doesn't like your humor.
Yes, he doesn't like
That was
humor.
I really ruined that segue.
No, I lined it up so nicely, and then I was like, I can't do that again. So
I
I'll just go
haven't
straight
watched
to
the
it.
clip yet.
It's fucking hilarious.
Didn't want to
because
watch
all the
Finder on
boys in the group chat are big fans, but
Me, okay.
yeah, of you. No, of you and your videos. And so we've recently realized that JJ has no idea about the internet. He has no idea who is like up and coming, and he doesn't get
Doesn't need to. Really.
the new wave of humor.
Does he not just have TikTok and like scroll through TikTok? No.
I don't think he
Or, like,
uses
reels.
TikTok
How
that
do you
much.
not ever see like a reel, a short, a TikTok?
I seriously don't know. He lives in like his own bubble on his own corner of the internet. And the fact that, because there's been you'll be glad to know you aren't alone in this. Like, we often say, oh, what do you mean you don't know? For example, to me, it was insane that he thought that Specs was Ty from ArthurTV.
I saw that clip.
Like, he just doesn't really watch the internet stuff, but you did it pretty well, and you replied with your own reaction video.
Yeah, and they saw the reaction video. Well, Josh watched the reaction video. He said it was good. He said he liked it. So there's a little saving grace there. To be fair, I watched their reaction video. I didn't think it was that bad, but the comments made it worse because there was a lot of people in the comments defending me as if he'd like really disrespected me. And so then KSI's fans were going crazy back at them like, this guy is not funny. I don't know what you're talking about. So it made it like 10 times worse. And then it was like on Twitter, on KSI's Twitter, he has like a community on there or whatever. And it was just all like, oh, I hope this guy dies. Or like genuinely people started to hate me
It was
after
me
it.
on my burner.
Yeah. It was just all
Multiple
chip.
burners.
But no, I thought it was fine. And then I saw JJ like only a few days after that came out. It was fine. It was fine. It was a little awkward, but
You're going to mainstream now.
You've got a little clear.
I liked it when we were gakekeeping you. You were like a little baby.
someone else said that. Was it you? No, you said that
it
last
was me.
yeah, you
I was
said that
very.
last time
I
saw you.
was so early. Like,
I think my videos are like they're not
One of my
really
proud
videos
moments.
designed to like make you laugh out loud. They're more just like relatable, gets people to comment.
Sometimes I find that they're not laugh out loud. They're just really tough to watch.
Yeah.
Do you-
Or
but
it's supposed to
intentionally.
be awkward. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like awkward style comedy.
Yeah.
And it just really did not land with him. So.
I love him, man.
I forgot. In
love
the
him.
video,
They're
did
great.
they show him your old man ones?
No, so no
Because
old
they
man.
should have
was
shown him that. I feel like that lands with him.
I do
Sugar
think the
baby.
ones they chose weren't great, and a
No.
lot of them were like you needed.
Show him my better stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking that whilst watching it. There was some that you needed to see, like I was doing a spoof of it, like an original, and they didn't see the original, so it wouldn't make sense seeing it back.
Did they watch the grandma giving money ones?
I don't think they did. No, they didn't watch that.
Once.
What just that?
What type of crime?
When
just
I
sad.
was genuinely crying.
Fine.
So people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, you just don't get it. This guy's too funny.
The first time I saw your videos was my girlfriend
Blazing.
was there like, look how funny he is. I was there like, how funny is he? Let me see this. But it was the one of the first few were the old man ones, and they were so good.
Yeah, they showed no old man ones. I feel like that would have done better with him, maybe.
It's probably monetization.
He liked the
on
cave
YouTube. They're a
exploring
bit
one.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you still doing old man ones, or have you put? Oh, you
No,
parked them
they
off?
basically, if I upload them on TikTok now, TikTok just like limits who can see it. It won't go on the For You page because they're too. I don't know if it thinks I'm actually a creepy old man looking for like a sugar baby, so it has to like restrict it or something.
You gotta
Can you do them on Instagram though? Still,
Instagram's fine, yeah.
Can you give us a little rendition without the old man filter? I'm so curious.
No,
what
it's
it
it will
that's
ruin
too
it.
I wanna know what it
awkward.
looks like.
And it will ruin it. It will ruin
don't.
it.
I'll cut to a different camera and you can do it.
No, please don't, because I won't be able
Ruin
to
it
find
for
it
them.
funny. Yeah,
no,
it will ruin it for me.
I can't do it without the.
I also like the ones
So do you
where
see
you're-
yourself in the thing and you're
Yeah.
fuck, like, I'm actually
Yeah.
do you have to do any mental preparation to become the character?
No, I'll just go straight into it.
Just straight away.
Because also then like
a bit easier.
shit just comes out and it's
I like
better.
the ones where you were in a tavern and it was like goblin mead and.
Oh, imagine if JJ saw one of them.
Fucking
He would
love
have
them ones.
hated that.
No, he would hate that.
would have
That'd be-
hated
he'd
that.
be looking at dead face
Oh
like, this guy's
my
a fucking.
God.
We were wondering
Yeah.
as well because at the Red Bull event there was like this little kid that was like, Mum, it's that guy from TikTok, and like pulled out his phone. And we were saying, like, what if he pulled one out and it was like, look, that's him, and it's like,
Sugar
I want a sugar baby to fuck me till I squeal. He's like an 8-year-old boy. That's him. The mum's like, get out of here, kid.
Get away, yeah. Well, that's what I'm worried about because people say that filter is actually what you're going to look like in like 50 years today. I'm going to look like that, and there's so many videos of me being a creep with that filter on. So people, if that is still around, floating around on the internet, if people see me, they're going to think that is just me.
That's a problem for 40 years though. No.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Oh, right now I'll make I don't care.
Yeah.
I've not got to deal with that issue right now.
the other
Make
one
the money.
that banged that was just mental, and this is, I just talk about this in general because again it was you doing a parody of an original video, and it's the baby names.
Yeah.
So there is this woman on TikTok, and I didn't know about this woman. Her name's Nara. I think, is it Nara? Yeah, Nara. And she's genuinely doing like 10 mil views a video. It's insane. And she just lives this weird life where like it's not really real. And well, it is real, but it almost feels fake. It feels like she's playing a character.
It does feel like it's a character.
Manufactured.
It doesn't feel real, does it? Yeah, it's like she's doing a skit
Yeah.
with what she's saying.
And she starts talking about like these baby names that she has. And I can't think of any off the top of my head, but
I've got them, mate.
Yeah.
Rumble Honey Smith, Slim Easy Smith. Oh, there was something, it was like Tink something else. They're insane. Like
Are they real?
Bat
though?
shit.
those are genuinely the names. Look, she's got a kid called Rumble Honey Smith, Slim Easy Smith, and then she was coming up with other names that she
Slim
didn't.
Easy.
Like these ones were close,
Sounds
but I
like
didn't use them.
Yeah.
Slim Easy sounds like a brand name for a diet product, like Slim Easy.
No, it's like Americans have like Slim Jims as well, and everyone was like, "This just sounds like a stick of meat to me."
Yeah.
Shit.
But you guys got to go and watch her videos, and maybe on the next step we'll do a few more of them. We watch them, Chip, and we'll talk about them because they are batshit. But you've done quite a few parodies of her stuff, right?
Yeah.
She for me is like the next evolution of Pookie. Like you know that
Oh
couple.
yes. Yes.
Yeah,
What were the
what's
names?
the guy's name?
Fuck. He's got a
Pookie and-
proper classic American name, but you know
The Towie people.
The
No.
couple from American, it's like Pookie's looking great. She's got.
You know where the Pookie
Chanel.
meme comes from, right?
No, I actually haven't seen it.
Oh,
What?
it comes from a couple on TikTok.
Yeah, I've not
That's
seen
not
this either.
where it
you know.
actually comes from.
Yes, it is.
No, the guy just calls a Pookie part of the meme. That wasn't the original.
Nah, but he does it as like it's serious for them. It's
But people have been
serious.
saying Pookie for years.
Yeah, Pookie didn't come from them, but he took
He,
the.
like,
It was
yeah.
becoming a meme, and he took it, used it seriously as like
As, like, an
endearing
actual
slash meme.
What's his name? Oh, it's doing my head. And you
I'll
haven't
find
seen this.
it,
And
I'll
he's there
find
like, Pookie's wearing a really nice Hermes pink dress.
That's a tough watch as well. I don't know.
No.
I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Second one.
my
Second one. Yes, this guy.
Oh,
You
I
haven't
have
seen this?
seen him. He looks like a
Oh, I
villain.
forgot his name, and it's annoying me.
He looks like a big head.
It's not Troy, is it? Nah, that's the girl's account.
Yeah.
What does it say in the caption? When it doesn't say his name.
Fuck. It's so. Anyways, these two, you got to watch them. They're so funny. You need to. Have you seen this? or
Never,
not?
never.
Mate, you got to do a parody of this, man. It's so good.
I I'm
It
gonna
is
check
actually
that out
good, but
when
it's
I'm in the studio.
You should. You actually should.
He's wearing his
Spooky.
shorts again.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like a timeless classic, and it's so good.
Not leggings.
you are wearing it. Yeah,
Right, I've
you
gotta
always
go.
wear them though.
Right, we're wrapping this bitch up.
All right, we can keep going.
You guys can go if
we
you
can
guys
keep
want to
going.
carry on. I just gotta go.
What topics have we got here?
Go on, let's go
Transitioning?
through
Are
it.
any of you guys transitioning?
I fucking
No.
might transition out of this room.
You're transitioning.
From YouTube, from TikTok to YouTube.
Oh, I thought transitioning.
nice.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about the hot tour.
Hey guys, say goodbye
What
to
were you
me.
talking about?
Bye.
Someone else.
Don't forget to go up the stairs and that way.
We'll have to Photoshop you into the pic.
Oh my fucking shoulder.
Oh, so you do wear briefs?
Yes, now I do, but I can't wear my fronts. Oh, stop! Get off my. You get another one. Stop fingering my asshole.
you-
Guys, it was an absolute pleasure.
See ya.
Take it easy, brother.
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Meet you guys in the group chat.
Okay, sure.
Stop fucking up the chair.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm feeling extra big. Can you fuck off? I swear you have to go be on a shoot. Exactly.
Just stay there.
Got to go on.
He's doing, finally, the Buckmore video is being made. Either of you boys seen the viral sensation, Hot Tuah?
I just saw that yesterday.
I'm tired of it now.
I'm so. It's one of those. This is one of those memes that I think is like the boomer and millennial generation just love it, and it just doesn't make sense to our generation as much. Did you ever find it funny?
No.
It's just,
We think boomers like it even more.
bro. There was this tweet the other day that was like, these people genuinely live in a different universe to us, and it was like quote tweeting, just like this. Did you remember that the lady on the airplane that was like, these motherfuckers are not real?
Yeah.
And someone had photoshopped the Hak Tour girl's face onto it, and it was like, these motherfuckers gotta learn to Hak Tour. And the thing was
God.
like, no way someone did this. They're wrong for that. Loads of laughing. Wrong for that. and loads of the like, you get like 50-year-old people in the comment section like, nah, this is crazy. Laughing.
Joking.
Like crying
Oh my
emoji.
god.
They have to be bots.
Insane.
Because you don't...
Yeah.
Bro, you can find this tweet because I remember exactly what it was. It was like, these people live in a different universe to us. If you can find it on Twitter.
Yeah.
And like, the sense of humor is just so far off ours. It's insane.
I do think that a lot of it, like, you see this Facebook humor, it's just built off of bots. I think most of these things, they'll just take, like, it'll be like scraping the internet for popular posts. It will just take the media from it, repost it, and AI will just generate the caption. And I reckon it's all just automated.
Yeah.
Because I really struggle to see anybody under the age of like 30 finding what you just described as funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to that extent. as
Yeah, here we
well.
go. Someone called Hot Tuah a co-worker meme, and honestly, it's pretty spot on. It's the kind of meme that people who aren't constantly exposed to funnier things online all the time see and think is just the funniest thing ever. They show it to us, and we have to pretend to laugh.
That's so real.
That is true.
Bang on.
Yeah, because if you've never seen anything like really funny and you're shown something like that, you probably would laugh at it.
Yeah, but it feels forced upon us.
Yeah.
And she's another one who's making like a career out of it. Like,
I mean, if that's what you want to call it. She went on stage with Zach Bryan, the famous
No.
US country thing, and started singing on stage.
Do you know what reminds me of the yodeling kid? Do you remember the yodeling kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like Walmart, blew up, and then he became like, he was like touring America and stuff like that. He's still about now.
He's massive now. He's put out a song that's genuinely a banger.
Yeah, he's still about.
Have
Really?
you heard his latest song?
I would have
Mason
assumed that
something,
he
isn't
would
he?
have had
Mason Ramsey.
some sort of drug addiction, because you see when they get famous that young,
does
like,
happen.
they're pretty much destined for a heroin job.
Bro, his latest song, look at him now. That was him back then. Look at him now. His latest song, you won't be able to play it because it's
Oh damn.
it'll be copyrighted.
He looks like he sings at like Christian festivals.
Yeah, he does. Sings about the Lord.
Damn.
He looks like an industry plant emo rock guy.
He does.
Well,
a bit,
he is
yeah.
an industry plant now. I mean, he's been since he was like 8.
Yeah.
He was brought into.
But it's like, I think it's just an American thing because you remember Cash Me Outside? How about that?
Yeah.
That was huge. But to be fair, at the time, I found that really funny.
Yeah, I
and
did
if
as
I
well.
look back now and you saw edits of people going, Cash Me Outside, how about that? You just wouldn't. Well, you just
Yeah.
laughed.
Nah, but you can't judge it with like, because obviously the stuff we found back in the time, like everything has their time.
But also, that's all there was back then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
And so if they're just on Facebook, that's all they see.
Yeah. But didn't she make 50 million a month on OnlyFans?
Yeah, she was like the highest seller at one point.
Yeah,
Something.
she had like the highest ever.
Who-
month.
what?
Danielle Brogoli.
Bad baby.
Which is
Bad
fucked
Barbie.
because
Bad
she
baby.
just turned 18.
Yeah, it was like instantly.
So I just think this Hot Tuah thing feels about 5 years too old, 6
Yeah.
years too old.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's spot on the idea that it's like co-worker banter. Like you come and you go, oh, have you seen that hot Tuah girl?
That's so true.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
easy
she's
small
funny.
talk, innit?
Easy.
Because you know they're going to have seen it.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that the route to all virality lives on Facebook.
Do you think?
I think if you want to truly become viral, it has to exist on Facebook, because that is where anybody over the age of sort of like 35, 40, they're logging in every day. That's where they get their humor from. And that you just can't avoid that. If you want to go like viral in the sense of, oh, okay, you know, like all the kids in school are doing it. But if you genuinely want like true virality where you can borderline become a household name, I promise you, Cash Me Outside would have banged on Facebook.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
true.
true.
And that Mason Ramsey kid absolutely banged on there because they go, oh, what a cute kid, like da da da. And then the other one's like, how can she be so disrespectful? Da da da. So
You do have to hit the boomers.
you have to get the boomers on board.
Back to your stuff, I reckon some might not hit, but some might hit. If you posted it all to Facebook, you'd make serious money.
I tried that because I was thinking, hit the boomer market. That's a whole different market. I haven't got that on TikTok
won't
or
get it.
anything. I posted it and people on there ripped me to shreds. They were like, I think I've told you this before. They're like, oh, since when did Freddie Mercury become a nonce? And stuff like that. They're honestly just full of older people just ripping me to shreds. Like, just basically calling me a nonce because I've got a mustache. And when I did the fitness content, Lad Bible did like a compilation of my posts and put it on Facebook. Oh my God, they ruined me on there. They just ruined me. Just purely because of
I didn't know
the mullet and the
Facebook looked like
mustache.
that.
No.
Holy
Facebook, man, I'm telling you, so
They're the
we
worst.
put our podcast clips on there. You go to any of the comments, I promise you the top comment will say virgins.
No way.
1,000
He's
thumbs
not
up.
wrong.
Yeah, it
Views on
is.
Facebook though.
What's that?
Do you get views there?
It's one of those like if something goes, it goes. Otherwise, it just.
You know what did
flops.
really well for us on Facebook, but rest in peace to her now, is the Sophie Anderson stuff. And we had her on. And
Yeah.
it was all of the sex-related clips and the sex worker stories, because it's obviously a lot of horny men on there.
Yeah.
horny,
damn.
men that are fed up with their wives, and so they go on there just to live through
Yeah.
that type of stuff.
That's
and it's it made the gammons in the comments. I don't think I've ever been on a Facebook video where it's somebody or like a podcast where people aren't cooking.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, it is ruthless on Facebook.
I feel like there's just no loyalty on Facebook. Like, whereas on Instagram or TikTok, you can build a following of people like genuinely like you. So your videos get pushed to those people. On Facebook, it gets pushed to like random people who couldn't give a shit about you. So they're just unleashing.
Yeah.
They're
The
full of
only
anger.
things that they like on there are magic tricks.
Oh my God. They do so well on
Mate,
there.
that Julius Dean fella built his entire career off of
Yes.
satisfying middle-aged mothers.
No. Ooh.
Ooh.
Does that sound like something that you might be able to achieve?
Tell me more.
I'll ask Chip's Xbox friend. We'll be able to give us more info on that.
You know these like mad Facebook trolls, yeah, like that are middle-aged mums and stuff. Have you ever like looked at a mate and gone, yeah, your mum's definitely one of those people? Because I couldn't imagine any of my mates' parents doing that.
What, getting Larry on Facebook?
Just like being that online troll.
I know what you mean. I don't think I've got any friends who have mums like that. But I've seen people, like when I'd go to school with people and I'd see other people I'm not friends with, you see their mums, you're like, yeah, you're one of them.
Yeah.
My mum uses Facebook, and funny enough, she watched Chris's cat video. You know, where he turned his cat into Manuel Neuer, and he says like it's his biggest regret because I think he's told ESPN. You'll have to confirm this with him, but I think he told ESPN like, yeah, you can post it, whatever, I don't care. And they posted it and got 200 mil on his video, and that will have made. I mean, like, God knows what the CPM is on Facebook. Probably
mil.
pretty decent.
Man, I reckon it made him like tens of thousands.
Yeah. Oh, easy. So there's mental. 200 mil on such a full video. Just someone's just nabbed it. Like
You know,
that.
the most fun
Crazy.
thing is, I went several years believing that video was real.
Did you?
I never knew it was fake.
No way.
Yeah. I thought the cat was real.
Actually,
And then I remember he just brought it up in conversation, like, yeah, my fake cat video like, at dinner. And I was there like,
To be fair, he doesn't say it in the video, does he?
I was, no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
That's why I did so
He
well.
holds it out to me.
I was absolutely
funny.
livid about that. Something you guys won't be livid about is the amount of female attention you all get. Why are your fangirls so, why do they like you?
I actually have the answer for this. It's because we have a lot of sisters, so we're very, like, we're not laddish. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
We're aware that, like, women have menstrual cycles.
Yeah, we're aware of these things. Every
what is
month
tampons.
digging them up
Should
in the
be
garden
free.
and stuff like that. They should be
Just
free. There you go. Now
tampons.
you're cooking.
Yeah.
No, but I genuinely think it's just the we.
I think it's because you're both attractive.
It helps for sure.
It helps. But because the humor is like slightly edgy.
But
And
I
then
don't think
besides that, I don't get it.
I don't think we push any any line of being like too laddish in our humor. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Because the reason why I'm asking is because me and Chip are struggling.
with the female audience.
But we think it might be because we aggressively discuss like wanking.
Yeah, it will be stuff like that for sure.
And I think that
don't know,
turns
'cause I
off
think
that audience.
When I did my a lot of my like most serious fans always talk about the surfboard story. Do you remember the one on the?
But that's
Fellas
like a
road
one-off.
But you're a thirst trap guy. Like you just look like a
You
thirst
do.
trap.
No. And you know what you do? You repost every fucking
Always
fan
looks
edit.
in an edit.
This is not
that's
true.
So
You
true.
repost-
That is so
you at
true.
one point, I genuinely saw an Instagram story of you begging for more.
What?
No, seriously. There was one saying, "Guys, I love these edits, but please keep making
Oh,
them."
you did do that.
He did do
I
that.
do love them. They're
Yeah.
so funny.
He does love them.
The one where we're in a club, honestly, I watched it about 1 billion times.
loves that.
When we're in a club and we're like dancing to Toxic Britney Spears and I like tap George on the nose and do a little slut drop. It's so funny.
That's what I mean. He's
and
hitting
they
slut
synced
drops.
it up and they synced it up to the actual song and then made an edit after. I was like, this is so funny. A lot of the times when I do it to push the podcast because we don't have a clipper.
Yeah.
We don't post on TikTok. So whenever there's clips of us on like this Batch and Arthur podcast related, it's really the only way that we're on TikTok. So I do repost all of them, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's just type of content. Like, because when I I was posting like PE teacher skits in the beginning. Do you remember them? They were like rank because I was basically like a nonce sort of. And my
How mental is it? Like, describe it to someone like, "Oh, what do you do?" Well,
oh, at that time, yeah, it was tough. But my
well,
audience,
now you're just an old man. It's
yeah,
like,
I don't know how that
can't get away from it.
it's chasing me. But my audience then was like 80% male. And I was like, women didn't care about my videos or anything like that. Then I started just posting like relatable stuff and like it was less laddish, the humor, and my audience completely changed. When I post the old man videos, it's usually like I say people around the age of like 30 or like mid 30s, male and female, love those videos, but it's a complete different audience to my actual audience for the other videos.
Is that why you did it on a separate account, or was it because
it's just a complete different audience?
really?
Yeah, it's really strange. Some people
Wait,
just
you're
wanna see
telling
them.
me those videos? You got like mid 30-year-old people. They're my favorite videos. That says a lot about me. That's worrying.
That's true, actually. The people that come up to you, you can always tell because if they're always young professionals that will talk about his horny old man videos.
Yeah,
And-
it's a certain type that will talk about them
Yeah.
being their favorite. But it's just all about the content you post with the audience that you acquire, I think.
Do you think part of it's like your videos where you got like the female voice in the background as well pushes kind of to a different audience?
That's true. People do like hearing that as well. Some people really.
Is that your sister? Yeah.
It's a combination of sisters and girlfriend.
Okay.
But people like that. I guess it makes them feel involved. So like they're the female in the instance. Yeah.
Now,
I
you know
put
what's
on a
crazy?
female voice and pretend it's me.
When I met your girlfriend, I was like, she was talking. I was just like, literally, I can hear the voice in the back of the video.
Yeah.
This has ruined it for me.
Yeah.
That's funny. I wonder what. Yeah, you know what? For me, when it comes to like skits and stuff, I have full respect to both of you because you both do it. Is just like being able to commit to the skit, and I feel like it's only funny if you fully commit. The moment you don't really commit, people can kind of tell something's off.
Yeah.
and like you just need to go like full weird.
Yeah.
and I just don't. It's weird because I've been making videos for like 13, 14 years, but I watch it. I just go. I'm not capable of doing that.
Yeah.
I can only do them with you. Like if you look at my TikTok, the only skits I post are just being weird with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And I
but
could
imagine
never
doing
do
that
it
by yourself. Yeah, is it not?
I
Which
can
is
never
weird though
be
because
like-
you would think, oh, because you're by yourself, nobody's there to like judge you, quote unquote. So you
Yeah.
could just do it. Do you find it easier or harder with people?
No, definitely harder with people around. Like in the beginning, it was really tough to be that weird or like just in general on camera and just put it out there. Hence why the videos in the beginning weren't that weird. They were more like written. I'd write the scripts and do it. But now it's just like as weird as it can get.
Yeah.
But it depends. Like certain people I don't want filming because I'll feel awkward if they're filming the video and I can't get into character as much. But
I just have this vision of him charging up in the corner.
Wow, disappointing. You got to be able to whip that out in front of people.
That is. How many followers do you have now?
On what?
Well, to be fair, I only feel that only recently have you started posting like actual like comedy TikToks, I guess.
Yeah, I've only done a couple. I need to do way more. A lot, my TikTok's a bit all over the place. Sometimes I'll
Mine's
post,
a mess.
clips from videos and stuff. But I'm trying to I've definitely been trying to reinvent myself a bit over the last year or two. Because I first broke in with the 90-Day Fiancé stuff.
Yeah.
And I just always used to get people coming across, people would watch a Chris MD video and watch me bantering with the boys and then come across and watch me analyze a relationship of an American adult couple and just be like, what the fuck is this? I don't get this at all. And so that's why I created the second channel a year or so ago, because I was like, I want to be doing more videos where people are like, oh, this is the Arthur that we see in the podcast and YouTube stuff, where I can just be like, oh, Bats, let's just play a bit of let's play a game, or let's react to a video or a TikTok trend. It's a lot better, I think, for that kind of stuff. But and I haven't done it on TikTok. I'd like to move into the skit stuff, but whether I'll ever get the courage, I don't know.
Yeah, it's so difficult to
Jack Joseph at the moment. He makes some of the toughest watches.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's so
what,
good,
intentionally tough?
Every comment is like, this is getting tougher and tougher.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. Do you hang out with those guys?
They're all in Brighton.
Yeah,
so,
they've got a Brighton crew.
Yeah, they're sort of all hanging out together down there. I'm such a trek away. I'm 3.5 hours from Brighton.
Mate.
So
Yeah, that's a long.
And how long to here? Or to
it's
London?
a couple hours, 2.5 to get anywhere in London.
That's fair. But you enjoy the peace out there, right?
I do, but I am moving to London.
Okay, you finally got hooked in. This is, by the way, this is genuinely the beginning of every decline.
What,
The move
moving
to London.
It is. No, or what happens is they do the move to London for the first 3 to 6 months. They're like, fuck yeah, hammering out. They take it up a level, and then they go, you know what? There's a load of shit I can just be doing that's not this.
Bro's gonna get
And so then you go, and then for 2 years you go completely under the radar, and then you go, fuck, bills need to get paid. That's me speaking from
You're
experience.
quite a grinder though. You've got a grind set naturally.
I am a grinder, yeah.
Yeah.
My mindset is I'll come to London for a year to grind, and then I'll dip out.
And then you see,
Yeah, it's more like a growth move.
Yes.
I won't be far from him. The amount of content we can get filmed, we could probably go up to 2 podcasts a week, stuff like that.
Start really hammering it out. Yeah, that's smart, really smart.
Yeah, because you're just thinking about it as a business decision, really, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, he wants to be closer to you as well.
Yeah.
But also, no, it is social as well.
That is true.
So much happens down here, social wise. So it's just good to be around, I think.
Do you have? This sounds harsh. Do you have friends at home?
Yeah. I've got a good group of friends. I'm lucky they all live around, but everyone's working different places now, moving around. So it's even if I were to see my friends at home, it's once every 2-3 weeks, which I could do living from London anyway. Half of them work in London, so it's
See them when they're in here.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I feel like now as well, everyone, especially at the age sort of we're all at. I'm down there as well. Everybody is moving around. This is where shit starts to everybody moves off. They get jobs further away, whatever it is. So if there's a time to go to London, and I also feel to be fair, right now, everybody, if you were to come down 5 years ago, nobody was doing anything.
Yeah.
In terms of work wise, nobody was doing anything. Now I feel especially in our group of friends, everybody's working on something, and everyone's sort of pretty work orientated, whereas 5 years ago it was just what's the next festival.
What's the next festival?
But yeah, look guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you very much for coming on the podcast. Very much appreciate your time, and I'll wait to come on yours. I've got some really philosophical things I want to talk to you about. Obviously you have the Bach and Arthur podcast where you guys get deep about certain topics. And is there one episode that I can direct them to that you would highly recommend? Is it the Chris one?
Chris is a good one.
I would say that's a good one because most people watch you will know Chris.
We'll know Chris. Okay.
Into that.
So go watch the Chris MD episode, and and then you might want to have Chip on that one. You know what? Get me and Chip on an either or you can do two. You would have already discussed these, but aliens and pyramids.
Yeah.
Those are the two things that we like to talk about here on this pod. So
really? Oh, you're both into it.
Yes.
Chip talks a lot about aliens. I didn't realize you were into it too.
Yeah. No, I sort of. I learned a lot from Chip, but if you want pyramid talk, I'm there for pyramid talk.
Combination, we could do both.
Interesting.
Maybe the aliens made the pyramid.
It's a tough one because I think the kind of stuff we like talking about on the podcast, I think the solo stuff could be even better.
Yeah.
'Cause people know a lot about you as a duo and stuff, but Do you remember when we went for drinks not too long ago, and you were telling me about when you like scuba diving and your love for like marine life and stuff like that? I think like digging into that kind of stuff.
I would love that.
What I love about doing the pod. So,
mate, it's better. Don't get me. I would prefer it if I didn't have to listen to Chip. I do enough of that. So have me on separately. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for listening. Check out the Arthur and Batch podcast and their own stuff. You don't have to go and watch the old man videos though. Nobody should be subjected to those.
Save yourself.
I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.